here, and I am today in Skyrim. It's been quite a while since I've uploaded a video of an actual gameplay video. Mainly just because I wanted to slow it down a little bit. I've got other things going on outside in the real world, but I thought I'm gonna do a video. I feel like what, it's about time I've done at least one video. It's been a while. So in previous videos of Skyrim, I did talk about me now having a mod that I was working on. Well, this video today is about that mod. It's finally released. I finally released it. Now, from doing like little playthroughs and stuff like that, I am aware that there are still like little things that I need to kink to work out. Like mainly, from what I'm aware of, there's nothing major. It's just like some of the places' names don't seem to work for some reason. I don't know why. It just says like default region name in the game, but in the creation kit they do actually have a name, and I don't know exactly why it does that. But I'm gonna try and work it out, just so then if I manage to work it out, I'll update it and blah blah blah. I may even add some stuff into it over time. I'm not 100% sure yet. But it's gonna be like a basic run through. We're gonna be going through it because I'm gonna go through it thoroughly because it's quite a big. It's about, it's something like 9.32 megabytes. Oh, hello. Alright, we just got a bit of an interruption there. Yeah, so it's about 9.3 megabytes, something like that, I believe. If I can correctly, I'll see. Now, I don't know if this is gonna. I don't know if this, because I'm logging into the mods page that you can go into in game, and I don't know if it's going to appear on your screen if you're watching this. I don't know if it's going to appear, but I'm just gonna read you the description and let you know how big the memory is, because obviously on PS4 the amount of memory that is allocated for mods is not exceptionally high. It's like 1 gigabyte. So let's just have a look, see where we can find it. So, but again, I don't know if you can see this on your screen, the whole thing to do with all the mods, but I will find it now. If you can't see it, if you can, then obviously you'll be able to see it right now. But yeah, so this one, so the mod is called the Tyranny of Aurbis. That's the name of the mod, the Tyranny of Aurbis. Its file size is 9.38 megabytes. So, considering that, like, I've got some other ones as well here. For example, I got Joonaal, which is another one I've done a video on. That's at 1.89 megabytes. Latifund's, which is another one I did, is at 261.11 kilobytes. Another one to comparison is Half-Fire, the DLC Half-Fire. That, if I remember correctly, I think on the computer, when I look at the files on the computer, it says it's something like 3.3 or 3.6 megabytes. So the Tyranny of Aurbis, for a mod that doesn't use outside assets, it's a reasonable size. But let's go. I'll read you the description. Akatosh speaks of a tyranny, the end of Aurbis, the end of what makes everything it is. What is Akatosh planning, and what exactly is this tyranny? Find your way to Akatosh and unravel the secret of the tyranny, and find a way to stop the end of Mundus, the fall of Athenaeus, the destruction of Oblivion, and the disappearing of the Void. So that's the basic description of the mod. That's the basically description behind the story, the lore of the mod. There's a couple of things inside the actual dungeon, so to speak. You'll see why I say so to speak shortly. But there's a couple of books in there which I'll read those as well. So as you can see, there's the gate. The way you get in is already there. It's just over there. It's that little portal over there. Now we're going to the map. Now on the map, when you first download this mod, the marker itself is already on the map. It's not discovered, but it's already there, so you don't have to like traverse and go and try and run forever trying to find out where the fuck you're actually going. Plus, no, anyway, you can see it on the map. But just to basically run down, it's just basically you got Riverwood there, and you got the lake here. You know, it's basically it's in the lake near Riverwood on this one of the small bits of land that's inside of it. It's easy enough to find, but again, when you download this mod, the marker will already be on your map. You'll have to go to it to actually discover it, but it will already be there, so you don't have to worry about directions as such. So we're gonna go into there now. I am going to be playing this on a slightly easier difficulty because I'll straighten that in a second. I think a lot of the enemies in this aren't exceptionally hard, apart from the bosses. The bosses are what make this dungeon mod possibly quite hard. I mean, in testing it on PS4, I went against the first boss on legendary difficulty, and I seriously had to actually think on how to approach him when I was fighting him. It was ridiculous. I've never had to do that before. I had to do it with this time. So I am playing this on a slightly easier difficulty because I do actually want to get through it alive. So again, it's to not just the difficulty of this mod on my playthrough. Some people will find it probably won't find it too hard. Some people will find it hard and challenging but doable, and some people at some point will just probably find it completely impossible. But we shall go in. So obviously the first place. Oh, see, that's different. Because normally when I would go to that gate, it would always say default region name, but now it knows. Maybe it's because it's fully uploaded. Maybe that's why. Oh no, I don't know. But we're going to the first place, which is Valtater's Cavern. So let's go in, shall we? And see what there is. Well, obviously it's a big giant's cavern. Look at it. Ooh, spinny balls of justice or whatever they are. But just so you players are aware, your followers will not come inside. Unless you're playing on Xbox or PC, you may be able to use like a followers mod that will allow them to come in, but intentionally and initially they won't come inside. I've designed it that way. You have to tackle this on your own, unless you're able to mod it to a way where you can actually get your follower to come in. Otherwise, you're on your own. And it's tough shit. Now, it's got the first cavern. There's nothing too crazy in here, I will say. It's just like a little first starter room. It's nothing too special. Apart you've got these big giant, normal floating balls of blackness. But the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go and take on Valtater. And there he is over there. Hello, Valtater. We will be going through that book in a short bit. But first of all, I want to take down Valtater. So let's take him down. Hopefully without dying. See, Alright, let's just see how much damage he does when he bites me. He said, bite me. Bite me. Okay, he didn't do much. I will grant you. But again, as I said, one, I have put this on a slightly easier difficulty. And two, it didn't help by the fact that my armor rating is very high. 1603. I've got lots of other different things that are helping me out as well. And I think if I'm going to create Valtater, when I created him, he didn't have any special, he just has 10 dragon bones. But it was designed to not be like overly difficult, but you know, probably some people will probably find him a challenge. Some people won't. In my case, he wasn't that difficult, but I've got a lot of things that are helping me out to not make him so difficult. Alright, so yeah, with this first, I can't remember if I put any like chests in here. I can't be asked to go around for ages trying to find it. I just made it massive because why the hell not? But there might be like one or two chests down about the place, but I don't necessarily need to find them. So throughout this as well, I will give like a little bit of talk on about things that I had or was planning for this place, and things that I had to change because of reasons. One other thing is about this, so it took me 9 months to make this fucking thing. 9 bloody fucking months. Normally, the average mod would take me, dungeon mod would take me about, I don't know, 3 months to make. This one took me 9. It took fucking ages. But there are reasons why. I'll go into those later on. Yeah, so like originally when I first did my playthrough, it's like, all right, let's get the first room. I had some kind of blue barrier thing here. I thought, all right, let's go, and I couldn't get through it. So it was already fucked on the first room. It's like fucking bollocks. So I had to go and redesign that. It's a fucking pain in the ass. So next room, we are going into Dead Man's Walk. Here we are in Dead Man's Walk. Now there are enemies here. As you can see, you got the floating dead. Over here. So yeah, again, these guys are just like your basic enemies. So they're not designed to be like too difficult. They're not designed to be like too difficult. I mean, look, he didn't do a thing. But if you come in here with not, like kind of weakish armor, or if you come in here at quite a low level, because I think I'm level 27. So, but my main advantage is the strength of my weapon and the strength of my armor. If you come in here with like average strength weapons and average armor, and you're playing on a slightly higher difficulty, some parts of this dungeon you may struggle with. But lucky enough for me, and for you lot watching as well, to be honest, I'm playing this in such a way where, it's not going to be such a slugfest of me trying to kill everything. But you got Dead Man's Walk. It's just it's just one long stony corridor. Bit of purple. I can't hit anything for some reason. Loads of gravestones. This is going to be a little bit creepy. Or, well, that's the intention, but it might be a bit too bright for that, but oh well. Some people find just the dead in general creepy. Wait, what are you doing? Come here. Right, that's you down. Alright, you got you. Come here. Take you down. Take you down. Take you down. And take you down. Anyone else? Yep, someone over there. Can't really hit them. Come here. God damn it. God, that was a pain in the ass. They won't have anything special. They're just like your basic, like, undead people. So I could have made this a bit darker, but at the same time I didn't want to make it. But I think if I made it too dark, then it'd be a bit too much pain in the ass for people. So, but there's nothing too trivial about this. Nothing too special about this one. And like kind of trivia around like that. So next room, Tower Court. Right, not every single room in this dungeon will have monsters or enemies or anything like that, I will say. There we are. Tower Court. Big red thing. Spinny thing below. Full of water. There's a cat there, and there's a castle over there. We are about to approach the first. What I will say is proper boss. Valtatel was just more like a little mini boss kind of thing, really, I would say. But we are about to approach the first big, more major boss. So we are going to Niflheim. Now, if anyone who's watching this knows about Norse mythology and the whole thing to do with the 9 worlds and Yggdrasil, Nidhogg, Jormungandr, and stuff like that, a lot of these names may come across as very familiar to you. As well as I thought, it's kind of strange how there's 9 divines. 8 if you decide to not count Talos. But in general speaking, there's 9 divines in this, and there's 9 worlds in Norse mythology. Obviously, all held up by Yggdrasil. So I thought, fuck it, why not make a mod based around that? I do kind of regret it doing 9 fucking worlds, but it was a fun project. I will say it was a fun project. It was just frustrating at some points. Alright, so here we are in the first, boss room. You know, got your weird shit going on there with apocrypha pages. A load of weird stuff in here. It's like, ooh, creepy. Dun dun dun. And the first boss, who is already done quite a bit of damage, to be honest. But the first boss is Arkay. He is our first boss. Now, lucky enough, my health regenerates very fucking quickly. But you can see how much damage he's doing, considering my armor rating. And I think I'm playing this on what you would just call the normal difficulty. You know, I'm on adept. Oh, let's just show you what he does when, let's say, we're on legendary. I'm on legendary difficult. I'll just set it legendary difficult. Everything else is still the same, just the game difficulty is different. So you can just see how much damage he does. Yeah, a hell of a lot more. Actually, I might actually keep, but see, he got me down quite a bit there. You know, you got me down quite a bit. But no, but initially, because I think I came in here with slightly weaker stuff. I did have to think a bit more carefully about when to, you know, use my use the counter strike, when to do a power attack. You know, just to get to stagger a bit more. You know, but see, this is why I've decided to not do this on legendary difficulty, because, you know, he is taking a hell of a beating. I'll finish off Arcane legendary, then I'm gonna switch it back. But I will be switching it back down. But you know, I might keep on. You know, I might actually put it onto master, onto like, I don't know, expert or something like that, maybe instead of adept. But he's almost down. We're almost done. On Arkay, fall. Where'd you go? Oh, you start running. You're supposed to be the divine god of the dead. Why are you running? Right. Now, why he does that, I have no idea. He sort of, that is definitely some kind of bug. But the problem is, I literally have no idea how to fix that without changing his design. I'm sure there's probably a way to fix it, but I literally have no idea how you do it. No idea. It just looks funny though. It's like stretch gluing. Right, so we're just going to quickly put down the difficulty again, because I don't want like, every single boss fight to be like a massive slugfest. So we'll try it on expert. We'll go for just a little tad bit more difficult on what I had it on. So that's the first boss now. So as you can probably guess, all the bosses that you go against are the 9 divines. So we will be going against. We've already gone all against Arkay. So we'll still be going against Mara, Debella, Kynareth, Julianos, Talos, Stendarr. We've just done Arkay. Who else is there? I know there's Akatosh, but he's obviously Akatosh is the last one. And then there's one more, but I can't remember what the fuck it is. I can't remember. I'll find out when I get there anyway. He's got 65 grand. So pretty cool. Great sword him. So his weapon is the Axe of Judgment. Damage rating 171. On my one it's 171. Obviously with other people it would be different. But you know, it basically, you know, it does quite, you know, it's got quite a high damage rating. Weight, not too heavy. Enchantment does additional stun damage based on the number of undead killed. So basically, the more undead you kill, the stronger it gets against the undead. So fair enough. So I will be taking the Axe of Judgment. You will find, and yeah, you know, throughout the whole thing, you will find like little chests like this as well. They're not just for the gold, but you know, you will find like little chests that like, you know, they got like, they'll have like gold, or they have like a couple of potions here and there, la 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 la. So that's the first room. That is the basically, each realm has about 3 to maybe 4 different areas. Depends on the size of each area. So this is the end of Niflheim. So we now go from Niflheim, and we go up to the next realm, which is Muspelheim. Now I did do some research on each of the realms in this place as well, but some sources varied from others. So if you're looking for like accuracy to Norse mythology, then this may not be the greatest accuracy to it, but you know, I tried to follow to the closest I could to the sources that I was looking at. Anyway, so we are in Muspelheim. Into the first room. Just remember to not fall down. Yes, I know. Yeah, there are enemies down there, so you could go and try and kill them if you want. But just be aware, if you fall down there, you don't get back up. There's no way back up, so be careful to not fall. So you can either reload and restart, or you can just jump into the lava and kill yourself. All depends on what you'd rather do. But yeah, that's what I would advise you. Don't fall. Because there's no way to get back up on the get back up afterwards. Ooh, God, he hit me hard. See, he got a bit of damage. Considering. Oh, we're gonna take him down. Alright, he's down. So you got the Vulcan Gate. I'm not so sure how you pronounce that name, but I know it's Vulcan something. But I'm just gonna say Vulcan Gate. You know, there's basically like your basic ash spawn. You know, you get the spawn ash and ore and thing, and you also get to actually, now as far as I'm aware, in the original vanilla game, you don't get a chance to actually use their axes. I'm not 100% sure. I've never come across it myself, but I may be wrong. You may be able to use them, but I'm not 100% sure. But now you can with the Vulcan Gates War Axe. Damage at 338. So it's a pretty goddamn fucking strong axe. It's fucking stronger than the fucking Axe of Judgment. Yeah. So it's a pretty strong weapon. I mean, put those two together, and it's actually stronger than my sword I got now. But obviously, the problem with that is obviously you, one, sacrifice defense, and two, the enchantment on this sword is stronger than them together. So, but I'm just gonna keep using the sword because it's just easier for me. There's another one. Yeah, take him down. Yeah. And we also have or basically Fire Archonauts, but in this case they're just called, bugger me. Wow, bugger. There's me telling you to not fall down. What do I go and do? I go and fall down. But yeah, just to show you that you should not fall down here. So you get a tour down here, and as you see, there is literally no way back up. If you fall, you're fucked. So, time to test the lava, because this should kill me. But the problem is my resistance to magic is too bloody goddamn high. So hold on, we're just get off. Right, in we go. Yeah, my resistance to magic is I think it's a bit too high. Alright, just we'll reload because because okay. So there's me telling you to not fall down. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fucking fall down into the cavern. You're probably all pointing at your screen now going idiot. Alright, let's do that again, shall we? And this time will not fall down into the cavern. If I do it, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. And not in game. Alright, just taking down quickly. Bang, 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 bang. Ow, fuck you. Ow, fuck you. Blah 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 blah. Smack, 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 smack. Now I'm gonna take that. Right, let's go. Fucking fire maiden throwing her shit at me all the time. Aya, aya. That's that fire maiden down. Yeah. Take you down. Now the only problem is within here, my sword isn't gonna do its best because its main magic enchantment. I hate when it does. I hate when it does that. My main magic enchantment on the sword is fire, and obviously everything in here is resistant to fire, so it's kind of buggered up there. But yeah, I hate it when it does when the game does that. The controller sensitive for the power attack, especially when you just keep repeating it, hitting it. You can't just suddenly just go running off. I mean, that's what happened last time. It just ran off because the game thought I input to do a power attack, even though I wasn't intended to do that. Lucky enough with these guys, because some of these enemies are designed to not be affected by unrelenting force, but I think this thing is, or not. Just try and push it closer to the edge. You gonna fall? No, you're just gonna die. Oh, that'll do. Whatever. Hi. See, he gets pushed. Just gonna take him down. Off you go. I don't know where the other guy. Oh, he must have fell down. Alright, so we're going to the next room. We're now in the hot spring KL factor. Hi. Hit you again. Alright, we'll take down this fire maiden. Now, so far from a couple of comments I've seen on there is a video to what I did, but as like a sort of like a trailer to this thing. You know, I thought I'd do a trailer to it. Probably what I'll do is I'll probably put the link in the description to that trailer, in case if you want to have a watch of it yourself first before downloading this mod as well, or if you're just curious and see what it looks like, then obviously I'll leave a link in the description. But most of the comments on there about if any people have been having any problems with anything, as well as on the Bethesda.net site, is one room called the Quantum Tunnels. Now, it'll still be a little wee while before I get to the Quantum Tunnels, but that's going to be fun. So I look forward to the Quantum Tunnels. But first of all, we gotta get through Muspelheim. Alright, gonna take down this fire maiden because she's in the way. See, I've tried to fill the rooms up with, you know, a nice amount of enemies, but nothing too, like, ridiculous. Though at some points it may seem like it may get like that, but mainly more because of close quarters, sort of thing. Alright, so that's that one down. Alright, so we're near the end of Muspelheim. Now we are going to be going into the next room with the boss. So we are now in the Muspelheim hot spring. Ooh, not so orange though. Ooh, it's got trees and little springy things. Ooh. And I got a red dot. No, I must be from an enemy that I didn't kill in the previous room. But as you can see, there's a person standing there. Hello, person. How are you, person? You've unfortunately got the infamous face glitch. But again, I've tried to fix that before on previous mods. I still haven't been able to fucking work out how you do it. I've followed ways of trying to do it. It just does not fucking work. So, unfortunately, she's got that. But it's a thing that lives in fucking infamy now. But here we have Mara. Now, she doesn't attack. A lot of the actual bosses in this don't attack you straight away. Only a few of them will actually attack you straight off the bat. But then Mara's supposed to be the goddess of love. Why the hell would she want to attack you straight off the bat? So if you want to kill Mara and get her stuff, you do have to fight her. So that's what we're gonna do. Die, Mara. Nobody needs love in the world anymore. Love is dead and pointless. So she does have a staff. She doesn't attack with that. Wow. But she does have her bow and arrows. Ow. So technically Mara herself isn't really too much of a hard fight. I suppose it depends on, again, the difficulty, armor rating, magic resistance, you know, all of those factors. But again, the only problem is with me in this is, yeah, she can do damage to me, yeah. But again, the only thing is though is obviously with a lot of the bosses, they have high health. Because, well, they're supposed to be a god, aren't they? They're not exactly going to go down in a couple of bloody hits. So, I'm going to take out Mara. I'm going to get her shit. There are 3 new types of arrow you can get in this as well. And you don't actually, you will get them from 3 of the gods. But you are also able to actually make the arrows yourself. You don't have to learn the recipe or anything like that. They're already within the game, and you can just go to any forge and make them. But the gods in this will actually use those arrows against you as well. As you can see, her arrows do have some kind of ice effect on them. So we just gotta quickly take it down. Well, I say quickly. I've been smacking her for like the last minute. But again, you can see, for me, she's not a hard fight. But she does have the ability to heal herself. And also, apparently, cure all my diseases, apparently, for some reason. she still loves you, despite the fact that you're trying to kill her. Come on, yeah, no, come on. Don't use that stuff. No, you're not gonna heal yourself. No, you're not. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you die in the water and think about what you did. But right, so that's Mara down. Took a while. And you can see straight off the bat she has a nightingale's bow. But in this known as Lover's Bow. Absorbs 74 points of health from the target, burns the target for 150 points, target on fire takes extra damage. It's an alright weight. Damage rating 323, not bad. You got Spell Tome, Mending a Broken Heart, heals the caster 200 points. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but yeah. So we're going to take that. Then we got Lover's Shroud. Or basically, it's basically just a one dress. It is actually a light armor this time, it's not just a piece of clothing. Armor rating 189, but its weight is 1. So, it's a pretty good piece of fucking light armor straight off the bat. Enemy power attacks will stagger the attacker. Increases your health by 150 points. Health regenerates 150% faster. Increases magic resistance by 50%. We also have Mara's Halo. Armor rating 76. Weight 2. Not bad. Restoration spells cost 100% less to cast. Can swim underwater without drowning. Lover's Stride. Yeah, fair enough. These aren't anything special. They're just a pair of heavily armoured sandals. Well, they're light armour. All the Mara stuff is the light armour. But wait, 1 armor rating 95. Not too bad for considering. But increases armor rating by 30. So yeah. So this is the first set of arrows you can create. Yeah, they look like they're based off the Alvin arrow. Damage 16, so yeah, they're not the strongest arrow. But they do have an enchantment on them, which it doesn't actually say in the thing. But the arrows themselves are actually enchanted with frost damage. I think it's something like 50 points. It's nothing too ludicrous. But they do a little bit of extra damage. And then we got the Lover's Staff. Heals the caster for 200 points, slows time for 10 seconds. So that's a good staff to have. Say if you're you're in a fight, you're getting your ass handed to you, you're getting low on health. Just use that staff, and it'll heal you up, as well as give you 10 seconds to sort of like get a bit of distance away, compose yourself, and think about what you're going to do next. So it does have its use. It obviously just doesn't work with Mari, is it? Because the slow time effect doesn't work with her. Alright, so next we are going into the Valley of Ash. Yeah. One little bit trivia about this room, apart from the fact that you might be able to, if I'm quiet for a second. There's no music. There's background sound, but no music. Yeah, I wanted to give it a bit of an eerie feel. You know, you're in a kind of a narrowish canyon, fog everywhere, ambient noise, but no music. And as you may realise, no enemies. Now, a little bit of trivia for this room is, yeah, my intention was to put enemies in here for you to fight, but for some reason, which I was never able to fucking work out, and it was starting to get quite frustrating, to be honest, was the nav mesh on this. Or basically, if you're not entirely sure what nav mesh is, what basically nav mesh does, it basically, I'm going to level up very quickly, but what nav mesh does, it basically is, it allows you, it's like creating an invisible floor in the thing, basically. To give it its simplest explanation, it's like basically giving the thing an invisible floor. So then it's sort of like so then, you know, with the invisible floor, I can give the basically it stops like for enemies and certain items from falling through the ground. But obviously the only problem I was having with that is you know, it's sort of like I was having a bit of a problem with that with the nav mesh. For some reason it just wouldn't work. At no point would it ever work. The creation kit would always crash every time I tried to do nav mesh. So in the end, it saved me the frustration. I just did a little basic redesign on the room, just to give it a bit more of an eerie feel. After all that, all the stuff that's been happening in the previous rooms, with all the fighting, you come to another one where it's just everything's just quiet. All of a sudden, it's all just quiet, and it's like, doesn't make any sense. So that's a little bit of truth about this room, but the intention was originally to put enemies in here. I mean, if I do an update to this mod, this is one place that I will try and update a little bit, so I can see if I can actually get enemies into it. But as of now, this is how it stands. It's just an eerie canyon with nothing in it. It's just ash. Alright, now we're in the Ashen Mine. But there are enemies in the Ashen Mine. So we gotta get through here. Where are these enemies? Just gonna shout you away, because there's quite a few of you in here. As you can see. As you can see by the amount of red dots, there's loads. There's quite a fair few. They're everywhere. Oh, Jesus. No, you don't. Yeah. Take you down. Right, you're down. Yeah. Go away. Ow. You're just fuck it. You get run over by that cart. Oh, there you go. And he's down. Yeah, the Ashen Mine, there's quite a fair few enemies in here, as you can see by the amount of fucking dots, so just gotta be a little bit careful in here. Just gotta try and remember which way I'm actually going here. Is it this way? Or it's just the wrong way? No, I think it's the right way. Oh, hi. Take you down. Smack, smack, smack. Smack you. Ow. And burn, burn, burn. He's still on that car. He's still on that cart. Oh, that's him down. So the Ashen Mine, just like your basic mine really. Going through. No, nothing special in here. No special trivia for in here or anything like that. Apart from this Stendarr, who's mainly using magic, so he's not going to really do a lot to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And you're down. I can't remember if I gave him anything. Did I give him anything? Oh, he's got like 8.5 grand. So I'll take that. Oh, did I pick? Ow! Did I pick up the money from Arkay when I killed him? No, I can't remember. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Just go mad with the solar wind. See, that's another advantage I've got, is solar wind. The solar wind in itself is quite a strong thing, so I got that as another advantage. The solar wind in itself is quite strong, so that's him down. There's another Stendarr. Take out the Stendarr. Wait, come here. Right then, so that's him down. That's that Stendarr down. And there's one more of it. I think we'll come. See, this is supposed to be. If I remember correctly, this. Oh, I'll wait till he stops blowing shit up. Right. So we've been in Niflheim. We've been in Muspelheim. I do apologise if I do actually pronounce any of these names wrong. But you know, but you know, I'm just guessing on how you pronounce some of their names. But you got Niflheim, Muspelheim. I believe this one was based off Svartalfheim. I'll put the name at the top of the screen because I don't know exactly how you pronounce it. But it's something like Svartalfheim or something. It's something like that. But unfortunately, I'm not Scandinavian, so you may not pronounce the S or you may not pronounce the V. I don't know. But this is supposed to be based off of that world, that realm in Norse mythology. So now we are in the Grey Oasis, and this is the last room of Svartalfheim. And you can see it's just a grey desert, mini grey desert with blue and pink trees, pure black sky. But who would be in here? Obviously I decided to put in here. We have this. Here is Stendarr. Hello, Stendarr. You got a fucked up face? Yes, you do. So we got Stendarr.
Don't set anything on fire, all right?
Oh, I don't even have any fire out.
Good afternoon.
But you know, I like the fact that you could just talk to the gods if you want. Just keep talking to them. But I'm not here to talk to gods. I'm here to kill them. So I'm going to kill you. Now the problem is, the Stendarr, he's a bit of a wimp. Oi, wimp here. And now he wants to attack. See, now he's attacking. Yeah. He's a bit of a bastard to hit for some reason. Alright, so we're gonna... Now obviously, Stendarr is not gonna do so well against me. Because of my magic resistance. That's why actually quite a fair few of these gods aren't going to do too well against me because of my magic resistance. So this is just going to be another beatdown on him. It's just going to take quite a while to beat him down. Have I got anything I could put in my hand that might help? I'm just going to activate a load of stuff just to fucking help out here. You know what? Let's go for. Where are we? Let's get one of these things up. The only problem is the axes themselves are quite slow, unfortunately. That's the only downside to the axe, it's quite slow. Unless that's its normal speed, which if that's its normal speed, then it looks like it's supposed to be its normal speed, but from the outside it's really, really slow. Okay, this may take a bit of time to beat him down because if I remember correctly, I think I put Stendarr as he's quite sort of like resistant to magic, so he's gonna take a bit of a beat down. I've had enough of using that axe. It just doesn't work. Actually, you know what? Let's get this thing activated. It may actually help out a bit, but may allow me to do a bit more damage to him. Yeah. I've got a level available. Let's go and do that. Let's increase my health. Can I make my one-handed any stronger? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Bollocks. Dual Fury. Oh no! I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but oh no! I've lost Wi-Fi network. Let's go for that. We'll just see if that does anything. Because I mean, I could do that. But the problem is, it takes fucking forever because that's only a little tiny Nordic dagger, so it's kind of a bit like pointless. Yeah, this is going to take a while, so I apologise for the length of this part. Oh, I've still lost Wi-Fi connection. Oh no! But lucky enough, I don't need Wi-Fi to record a video. Now, come on! Oh, it's going to take so long. This is another reason why this video may be quite long. It's because the bosses are going to take quite a bloody while. Oh, come on! Any trivia about this room? Not really. I originally did want to try and make it sort of like more like, I don't know, more open world desert, but to do that it would be I'll have to make it as a world space, and that can be a bit of a pain, especially if it's the only thing that's in it is actually one guy. And it's kind of a bit pointless in making a massive world space for him. Right, you know what? I'm just for the moment, I'm just gonna quickly just turn the game, put this on the easiest thing because god damn it, it takes ages to kick this, fucking kill him. Ugh. Right. But you see, even on easy, I'm still doing barely any damage to him. Ugh. La 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 la. So yeah, this room, nah, there isn't really any trivia for it. But if you were to take out the lighting, everything would be very, very grey. just grey. So it's like a miniature grey desert. But the reason obviously why I called it an oasis is because it's got trees and it's got a bit of water in here somewhere. Yeah. Oh come on, Stendarr, would you just die already? Come on, die already, die. But as you can see, he's got the Sitic robes. That's his armor, his Sitic robes. And the weapon he's using on me, I can't remember the enchantments directly off the top of my head. But as you can see, the actual weapon design is based off the Scud of Corruption, which you get from the Varamina Daedric quest. But first of all, I gotta get him. I gotta kill him so I can actually get. Of course you can't. So fucking die already. Come on, die. Ugh, fucking hell, Stendarr, you're a pain in my ass. Oh, I'm gonna put the. I know I keep switching game settings, but again, I don't want to make this too easy and I don't want to make it too difficult either. But just gonna put it back to normal setting. Alright, but now that he's finally dead, finally, fucking took long enough. Jesus. So he's got. Some of the gods have got their own spell tomes, mainly the ones who mainly use magic will have it. Now here we are with Armour of the Corpse. Caster ignores 8% of all physical damage for 120 seconds, plus 80% resistance to fire and frost for 120 seconds. It's not too shabby. Okay, you're probably thinking, why the hell did I miss out Shock? Or why is Shock not on there? Well, because it isn't. End of. Because it ain't. So I'll take that. So we got his light armor and the cloak of the judge. Armor rating 153. It's a light armor. Increase armor rating by 50 points. Increases magic resistance by 100%. So that's why my hits weren't doing so much damage. Destruction powers cost 50% less to cast. Stendarr's boots. Light armor rating 76, doesn't weigh anything though, so yeah. Sneaking is 70% better. Enemy power attacks will stagger the attacker. Increase armor rating by 30 points. Hands of Justice, weight nothing. Armor rating 114. Light armor. Conjuration spell costs 50% less to cast. Alteration spells cost 50% less to cast. Illusion spells cost 50% less to cast. And sorry about the yawning there. I'm going this a bit late. And we got Hood of the Jury. Light armor, armor rating 114. Weight, nothing. Increases your magicka by 300 points. Magicka regenerates 500% faster. And restoration spell costs 50% less to cast. And we have his staff of See No Evil. Absorbs 20 points of health, magicka stamina per second from the target. Sunlight explosion that does 100 points of damage in a 50-foot radius to undead. A bolt of lightning that does 50 points of shock damage and to health and half to magicka. So we have See No Evil. See No Evil. That's right. So we are now done in what I am pronouncing as Svartalfheim. Now, as you can see here, this is where, when I was talking about like, some of the places' names didn't come out properly, this is the main place where it does it. There's two main areas where it does it. But I am all out of time for recording in this part. I'm not going to be separating this out. I will be putting it all together. It's just that unfortunately I'm restricted on time limits for recording because of the PS4. I can only record an hour tops at a time. So, in the next part, after the transition, we will be going into this place, which, if I believe it correctly, is just called the White Forest. It doesn't have any kind of special name, it's just called the White Forest. So, I shall see you lot in the White Forest. Alright then, we are now in the White Forest. The White Forest. It's not looking exceptionally white because I did repaint it. Originally it was just full snow. Fully snow. Nothing but snow. But then when I actually went through it properly in game, I thought, it's looking a bit, a bit flat, a bit bland. So I went and repainted it. So it did take up something, but you know, it's still got the snowy trees, and there is still a little bit of snow on the ground. It's just not as prominent. Now, unfortunately, with the repainting, it did kind of repaint over the pathway a little wee bit. So you can see there is some dark patching, which is actually supposed to be the path which you're supposed to follow. So you will see me. I know, hello, Mr. Grizzly Bears. So you will see me look down a little bit from time to time, just to see and make sure I'm still on the path. Otherwise I may get completely lost in the fucking forest. As you can see, there are bears in the forest. There are some saber cats as well, but I think I designed them so they wouldn't actually attack you unless you attack them. So there are some kind of friendly saber cats. So information about this place. Okay, sort of out in the forests. There is a bit of a problem with the draw distance, as you just saw, so it just suddenly just manifested itself. There is a slight thing going on with the draw distance, but it still draws in, so that's alright. It still comes in. But yeah. So yeah, in the forest, if you go out into the forest, you'll bump into bears, you'll bump into saber cats, you'll find a few chests lying about the place. I just wanted to create something that was big. And which this is big. It's kind of a big area. Oh, so yeah, if you ever find yourself that you can sort of like getting a bit lost, which I didn't actually realise you could do this on the map. Just go to your map, go onto the local map, not the world map, and you'll be able to see this. Obviously, you got this line going on here, and obviously that's the path. So if you ever find yourself getting a bit off track, just look for that line, and you should be able to get back on the track to the path. Alright, so we're going up that way, I believe. Anyway. But I'll find my way there in the end anyway. So yeah, in here, so you can see there's some saber cats over there. Let's go and say hello. Let's go and say hello to the saber cats. You will find like some snowberry tree plants that you can harvest as well. If you want to, go say hello to the saber cats. And look, they don't do anything to you. They're friendly. I believe. Are you friendly? Yeah, you're friendly. That's good. You're not friendly. You're not. But I think they will attack you if you attack them. So let's carry on. Every single. One of the reasons why this mod took me so long to bloody make, compared to my others, is that every single plant, apart from like the actual grass itself, that's from an actual painting texture in the creation kit, but every plant, every tree, every rock, every mountainscape, everything that is basically that you can plant or whatever that in here, I had to put in by hand, one by one. I had to put the trees in one by one, the plants in one by one, the rocks in one by one, and I had to do it all myself. So that was one reason why it took quite a while. So as you can see, you can't get through this forest without fighting anything apart from this last bear. He is technically the only bear you have to fight. He's a grizzly bear. But okay, he's not too strong. Die, grizzly bear. But he's the only one you have to fight. But if you decide to go off, go off and investigate the forest, see what, try and find the treasure chests that are in here, you will bump into a few more bears. But at the same time, I didn't want to put too much in here as well, without too much without putting in too little. But this is more just designed to be like a big ass landscape kind of thing, rather than anything else. But there are treasure chests out there for you to find. So it's another room that has the default region name issue. But I think this one is called Valley of Giants, and you'll find out when I get in there why it's called Valley of Giants. Here we are in the Valley of Giants. Hello, mammoth. Hello, mammoth. Hello, mammoth. And hello, giant. So in here you will bump into a lot of mammoths, a lot of giants. I can't remember if I actually gave him a different kind of name. Oh, Kajumpi. That's what they're called. They're called Kajumpi. And they run away. Run away, Kajumpi. Run away. I don't know where he's fucking going. God knows. I remember. But again, in this place, you don't have to fight these enemies if you don't want to. Ooh, he's coming towards me. Fuck it, I'm gonna take on. Come on. I can't remember if I gave you only. Oh, dude. I'm not dead. But I did actually give them. I set them up in such a way where I think it's one or two of their attacks will knock you down, knock you flying like that. Not every single one, but not every single attack of theirs will do that. But some of them will, some of them won't. Knock you down. I think. Yeah, I think it's when they hit you with their left hand. I think that's the one where you will go flying. So keep an eye out for that. If they're going to try and attack you with their left hand, keep an eye out for that. Because I think that's the one that knocks you flying. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't need to take anything else in there. But no, in here again, in this place. Oh Jesus! Hi. Where did you come from? Come here. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's their left hand, and maybe their club. Pop. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember how I set these guys fucking up. I'll take you, man. I'll take that. Right. Oh. Hello, floating plant. Dear. I've really just realised that now. What is it, puss? You want to have a go against the giants yourself, do you? You might hear the cat. But, so yeah. So that's the main enemy you're going against here is giants and mammoths. But, you bump into the occasional stag as well. It doesn't run or anything, so hello. Hello, majestic deer. Are you made to claim your soul? I actually did literally claim its soul. Wasn't actually expecting that to happen. Oh, he's got to pay so. But you know, and here's they're just called the Heimstag. You know, nothing special. They're just there more for like, you know, because it kind of makes sense for there to be some kind of wildlife. But again, yeah, in here you don't have to go against all the enemies. Again, you know, you can if you want to. If you want to spend ages killing all the mammoths and killing all the giants, you can. But it's not necessary. And I think dotted around the place as well in some areas there are like a couple of chests for you to find. There's no like hidden treasures. They're just like hidden chests that might have like a bit of gold and potions and stuff like that in there for you. But again, this is more for just landscape and immersion's sake, really. The only giant you may need to go against is maybe this guy at the end here. He may be the only one you may need to go against. There we are. It will draw in. It will eventually load in. But we're not going to run over that. We're just going to run through. And we go into the crystal cave. Oh, actually then. Nice cold looking cave. Brrr. And we got a frost knock, or in this case, a Stendarr. Now, don't ask me in the comments what the names are. I'm going to take these frost salts because they do have a use. Now, okay. Oh, we had ground. Cool. No. But yeah, what in the ways of the translations to some of the names, don't ask me what they are because I can't bloody remember. But if you know what they are, put them in the comments below. If you know its translation, just so you know, so you can let other people know what they are, because I can't remember what they are. Right, we've got Stendarr, we've had Vulcan Gates, we've had Stendarr, Kjempi. I think Kjempi. I think it is just. I think it's Scandinavian for giant. I think Kjempi. But what Stendarr is, I don't actually know what Stendarr is. I can't remember what it is. We take him down. Take him down. Hi-ya. And he did. I'm not actually, you know, yeah, I'm gonna take them. Now the reason I'm taking the frost salts, because even though on this I don't do alchemy or anything like that, I'm taking the frost salts because you can use them to create the arrows that I got from Mara. So I'm going to take them. And now into the crystal quartz. As you can see, there's the boss over there. There is the book there. But we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go take on this boss, who again doesn't talk to you, it doesn't take you straight away.
Try not to set anything on fire, all right?
So, you know, you can talk to her if you want. You can talk to Debella if you like. But there's another thing to recap, which I didn't mention earlier in the video, is there isn't any. You don't need to do anything specific to start this dungeon mod or anything like that. There's no like specified quest line to it or anything like that. You can just go straight to the thing and boss and go in. You know, there's no direct quest line to it or anything like that. Alright, so now we're gonna go and kill Debella. Kill Debella. Again, she uses magic more. And as you can see, she's taking quite a bit of a fucking beating. Ugh. So, any trivia about this place? Like, whilst I'm kicking this shit into Debella? Well, apart from the clothing that she has, the nocturnal clothing, which you can't normally get in game. I don't know if you can get it on PC into the ways of doing console commands. I think you can. But normally the nocturnal clothing won't be accessible, and you just won't be able to get it. But obviously thanks to being able to do the mods and stuff like that, you can now actually access it and you can actually get Nocturnal's clothing. As you can see as well, she has Sanguine's Rose. But as you can see, it spouts out fire when she decides to attack. Okay, I don't know what's going on with her AI, because normally, other times before, she's been very, very like attack heavy with that. But I don't know. But you know, but she's like, but she, you know, but she's just like being Mario. She's got a fire flower. Literally, she has a fire flower. So we're gonna carry on taking her down. It's gonna take a wee while to take her down, but we're gonna take her down anyway. See, she resisted solar winds. Now, it doesn't mean that she doesn't get affected by the attack damage that solar wind does, but she does resist the force push, as well as do all the other main god bosses in this. They all resist the stuff like force push, paralyze, so you can't use that against them. It's just unfortunately they all take a hell of a beating. I don't know why my person keeps on pausing for some reason. I don't know why. We'll finally take her down. Just takes a bit of a beating. But I don't. But that's the only problem. She's more of a magic user character. She isn't gonna go like, you know, the fight's a little bit. The fighting style is obviously a little bit different. And she's just standing there taking the beating. But then again, if you're not very resistant to magic, she will be able to do damage to you because of the fire flower, basically. Well, Sanguine's Rose, but I'm just going to call it the fire flower. Oh, come on. Would you just hurry up and die the better? So I think they're like the first, some of the gods. I'm trying to think now. I think she's the last one who would more likely just spend ages standing there more. I think, apart from maybe the exception of maybe Julianos. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. We've still got quite a while before we get to Julianos. It's just taking long enough to take down fucking Debella here. Die, Debella, die. Oh dear Lord. Takes a bit of a beating. Hiya. Yeah. Go around, just so I'm not standing in one place, you know, make it a little bit more interesting. Nyep, 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 nyep. Hop, ba, 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 ba. Your rose does sparkle to me because I'm definitely 100% resistant to magic. That's why her fire isn't doing anything to me. So yeah, going back onto little bits of trivia for this place. I've obviously explained about the Sanguine Rose, Nocturnal Stress, so you should be able to access that after. Now, when I was creating this, creating the gods, most of the gods I had to create a new race for them in the creation kit. Even though they look like either Nord or Alvern or whatever they look like, I did have to still create a new race because I wanted to, mainly because of their health, because the creation kit itself, when you come to put health on characters, the highest it goes on its default setting is about 32,000 health. That's the highest it goes on its default setting. So if you actually want to give an enemy more health than that, you can. I don't know if it works in the ways if you do it as like a PC multiplier. So basically they level up with you. That's possibly one way that you can do it, but I don't know because I've never done it like that before. And the only other way you can do it is to actually create a new race. Create them as a new race. And then you can actually get their health higher than the limit that the creation kit normally puts on. But I'm trying to remember now if I actually made their races playable. I can't actually remember. So that might be something worth a look at. I don't think I did make them playable though. But it might be worth a look. But we're finally getting through here. Stop running. Come here. Now that her health's going health down quite down, she is moving a bit more. So she probably will stand for quite a while, and then at a point she will move around a bit, and then she'll run a bit, and then she'll probably stand again for a little bit. You know, tra la 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 la. This is actually just takes a hell of a beating. The other things that were going on with this realm, with the realm of what's this one supposed to be? This one is supposed to be, I believe it's supposed to be Jotunheim. I believe Jotunheim, Jotunheim or Jotunheim you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. But I think that's this one. This one is supposed to be Jotunheim. And I can tell you one thing. The nav mesh on that fucking forest, the white forest, the nav mesh on that took fucking forever. Fucking forever to get done. Because it was a real pain. It was just a real pain. If I ever have any big problems with the creation kit, it's the nav mesh and it's a pain in the ass. Now, something else you may have realised whilst I've been going through this is, you know, there hasn't been a lot of things for me to find in the ways of like treasure chests and this and that and the other and la 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 la. But that's mainly because I've set it up that, you know, they wouldn't have like loads of treasure lying about the place. Most of the treasure you get will actually be off the actual gods, will be off the gods themselves. And thank God you fucking finally died. And where are you putting that fucking rose, lady? Where are you putting that rose? I don't think you're supposed to use a staff that way. That surely can't be healthy for your body to use the staff in that way. I know there's no men around, but come on, you're not that desperate, are you? Well, alright, so let's have a look what she has. So she has See Within. Improved night vision for 120 seconds. Nearby creatures, including undead, machines and danger, can be seen from walls for 120 seconds. You can move more quietly for 120 seconds. Caster is invisible for 120 seconds. Activating an object or attacking will break the spell. So, you know, it's pretty, you know, it has its use. Now we have the Beller's Veil. Weight, nothing. Armor, 181. Oh, that's the reason. Oh, that's one reason why she took fucking forever to fucking have a beat down. Increases magic resistance by 100%, so she would have been able to resist the attack from the sword. So that's why she was extremely fucking took fucking forever to kill. But I'll turn that. The nocturnal clothing looks like that in the inventory menu. But I'm pretty goddamn sure that when you put it on, it is actually the nocturnal dress. So I don't know what happened if you put it on as a male. That I'm not 100% sure about. I think if you put it on as a male, it will come out with this one, and that's what he will be wearing if you're playing as a male. But as a female, it should be nocturnal. But here we are. We got Utstraling. Armor rating 210, weight nothing. It's a light armor, so it's pretty good already. Increases armor rating by 100 points. Restoration spells cost 100% less to cast. Destruction spells cost 50% less to cast. Half regenerates 100% faster. So let's just quickly test this. And there you go. You now have access to Nocturnal Stress, or in this case, Utstraling. The Beautiful Rose. Damage, none, because it's a staff. It absorbs 30 points of health per second from the target. A gout of fire does 180 points per second. Targets on fire take extra damage. So it's just a very strong fire staff, really. But as you can see, yeah, you do actually get to wear the Nocturnal's dress in this. But I think as a male, it will just be like a normal piece of clothing. It won't be a specialized like looking piece for a male, because obviously originally in the actual original Bethesda never created basically a texture model for that. But yeah, so this was Jotunheim. We are now going to go to, I don't know how you pronounce this one either, but I think it's something like Nidvelia or something like that. It's Nidvelia, but I think in Norse mythology it was the realm of the dwarfs. It was like it was the dwarven realm. So obviously the architecture in this place is going to be very Dwemer based, very Dwemer based. And you see, you got Dwemer piping, Dwemer based enemies. You can see the pipes up there. You can see that there are some of the pipes missing, but they will load in. For some reason, they just don't load in from a distance. Now, I'm not going to go around ages doing this. It's just long, tedious, and it's just going to take me fucking forever. But you will find all these ore veins, and you can mine them. Which, when it came to creating this, despite all the issues I had with Navmesh, getting these ore veins was the one that took me the longest to fucking do. Yet the solution was so simple. But it took me so long to fucking get them to work. For something so simple, it took me ages to get them to work, and I don't know fucking why. It just did. But they should all be mineable. I'm pretty goddamn sure they should all be mineable. So, you know, it's a good place to get some ore. To get some ignates. So, you know, there you go. You can get yourself some crafting materials. And we carry on. We're going to take him up very quickly. Yep. That's him down. And we got the Ghoul Automat. Can't remember what the fucking hell it means. Ow. Son of a bitch. Man. Ow. You might be able to hear my cat running around like a madman. Considering I saw his toy ball fly right past my face. And he is down, finally. Down he goes. Yeah, look at that, you're showing off your ass. Stop showing off your ass. Right, we're going to take your diamond, we're going to take that, we're going to take that, we're going to take the soul gems. Yeah, I'll take them. Alright, there we go. Now where'd he go? There's no door. Dun dun dun. But no, there. Just go through the wall. Into the set workshop. And we are in... What the fuck was it called? The set workshop, yeah. And here we are in the workshop. Set workshop. To be precise. So yeah. So we got this now we just got this ginormous workshop. And it's a very busy workshop. Ow. Hit me with your hammer. I'm gonna take that, 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 and then bosh. Alright. Ah, you can't get in the pipe, I can now. So yeah, very busy workshop. Lots of machinery, lots of piping. Where does it all go? That's the question. That's the thing. That's the thing to ask yourself. Where does it all go? Dun dun dun. Yeah, we're just gonna quickly take you down. Down you go. Alright, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, and take that, and we're done. Alright, we've got one more over here. Dying time to die. Ow. 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 You know, this guy take, they take a bit of, this guy can take a bit of a beating. But he can dish it out almost just as well, really, to a degree. And he's down. Dwarven bow of animus? Nah, I don't want that. No, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, and I'll have that, and then there we go. So yeah, you can see pipes fucking everywhere in here. Absolutely bloody everywhere. So we carry on. Hello. And dead. Alright, so there we got right, oh we got that on. Can I take that? No, fine. Deverg Crisbolt. Again, completely new. If we got ow through the arm. Ow, in my back. Two in the arm, one in my back. Ow, you fucking bastard. Alright. Die, you little bastard. You got anything? What you got? Oh, I'll take that. Take that, take that. Right, so we got left or right to go. So first of all, we're just gonna go to the right. We'll have a look, show you what's on the right side. Yeah, right side we have. You got some Dwemer struts. Yeah, I think there's some more up there. So if you wanted to get a load of stuff to make dwarven ignates, this wouldn't be a bad place to go to get a load of this stuff. You know, these guys aren't searchable. So you got, you got your grindstones you can still use if you are able to, do your stuff whilst you're here. You got all this stuff here to use. So you got grindstones, tra-la-la. You got all this stuff here to take if you are able to take it with a carry weight. And the only reason I'm not going to carry on there is because both sides will eventually lead up into the same room. So we're just going to have a look on the other side. So you can see. So let's see what's on the other side. Apart from enemies. Take him down, and he's dead. And we're going to take you down. Smack, smack. Right, come here. Get back out of here. And he's dead. So you can see here, you got your grindstones. Not grindstones, yeah, that was in your room. You got workbenches. I don't think I'm able to. I don't think I'm able to improve anything yet, am I? No, I don't need moonstone. So, you can improve these ones as well. It's just that some of their recipes might be a little bit weird. Actually, I don't even remember making these recipes. I don't know, maybe I was just being odd. I don't know. Like, for example, Cloak of the Judge. 2 leather, which makes sense. But then 2 yellow mountain flowers. The Beller's Veil. 2 leather, 2 lavender. 2 leather. That's, that's normal. 1 leather, 1 yellow mountain flower. 2 leather, 2 red mountain flowers. 2 lavender, 3 leather. Go all that. But let's carry on. Now, as you can see, there are ginormous versions. So you got a ginormous version of the battle axe, you got a ginormous version of the hammer. But I think if you do actually take them and you go to use them, I think it'll still be normal size. No, it's still normal size when you use it. But when you drop it, it's ginormous. It's ginormous. But that's just mainly because it's sort of like I wanted to give this room a bit of like a backstory to it without going into too much detail and not writing it down. Blah, blah, blah. But it's just basically obviously they create all the metalwork. They create the weapons, and then the reason why the weapons are big is because they use these things here. Hence why it's called a Galautum battle axe. Is because they use it to make the big centurion guys, basically. But you do have the crossbow bolt, or the automatical crossbow, which it's the enhanced dwarven crossbow. Let alone, it's probably a hell of a lot stronger than the enhanced dwarven crossbow. So I'm going to take that. Thank you very much. And then you got more warhammers here, and there's more axes here. And there's another enemy. Ow. Fuck you. Get in the fire. Yeah, he's on fire now. But as also you can see, there's a fucking shit ton of ignites. A shit ton of ebony, dwarven, and quicksilver. So I'm not gonna take all of them. I'm gonna take a bunch of them. And I'm going to take a bunch of the ebony. I'm not going to take all of them, because I'll be here fucking forever in a day grabbing them all. Right, so I'll do for them. I'll take them. Take some of these. But but this may be a good place to get some loot. Get some loot, set it off. This probably won't be a bad room to do that in. Alright, gotta take you out. You shot me. You shot me in the face. How did you shoot me? You shot me in the face and I didn't die. How is that possible? Then we're going to take the sword hymns. And then we come into the next room of this place. And again, it's just construction areas. You can see you got your enemies here. Hello. Another one of these guys. You take it down. Hit me a little bit, hit me a little bit more. Just take the bit of it, you just take the bit of a beating. There you go, he's done. Right. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take them. Take that. Take that. So once again, yep, another room where you get good loot. You get quite a bit of loot. You take a lot of all those Centurion calls. You got all them. But you know, but it's also like designed to basically be like, it's like the final place where all these creations would go. As you can see, there are some here that are just, oh well, unfortunately, you can walk through them. But you know, they're just designed to basically just put there to basically be like, you know, it's the end of the production line basically. And that's what it's designed to be. It's basically designed to be the end of the production line. So we're just gonna take this guy down eventually. Come on, die, you bastard! Die! Thank you. Die, you two. I'm gonna have a look at you. I'm gonna take your emerald. I'm gonna take your gold, soldier, my data arrows, and then we got this guy. Hello, Mac. There you go. Now he attacks. So we're just gonna take this guy out. So yeah, the Nidvelia realm is probably one of the first good realms for you to get into for loot, because there's a lot of things you can take. And so we're gonna set myself on fire, and now we are going into the Forge of Anu. Forge of Anu. And hello, Forge of Anu. Now, if any of you are on the Facebook specific Facebook page to do with mods for Skyrim and Fallout 4, you would recognise this room because this was the first. I think it might have been the only picture as well that I did, but this was the first sort of glimpse I let people see of this mod. Before its release, this was the first one. This room was the first room that I shared a picture of for people to see. Now, I was going to try and get a weapon in there, which I know there is a way that you can get weapons to float, but I couldn't get it to basically program right. It was something I haven't done before, so I wasn't quite sure how to do it. But no, but Forge of Anu, the intention behind the idea of this place of this forge is, apart from you can see there's an enemy over there, is basically it was meant to be like the god's forge. So for example, the bow of Oriel was made. Actually, I think they've already gave it out in the backstory, but weapons for the gods, armor for the gods, and stuff like that, was to be finally forged in this forge, the Forge of Anu. Now you can see there's an enemy down there. And since this is a workshop, it would only make sense for there to be one god in this room. So the next god we are going to be killing, who will actually want to attack you, set myself on fire, is Sinafar. So we're going to be taking on Sinafar in a minute. Now the bow. Now this is the first thing of piece of treasure that you would actually find that's not on a god, and also actually people may actually miss. People may actually miss it, because I was originally intended for that bow there to be in the middle there. So we got this bow called I'm setting myself on fire again. So this bow is called Cataclysm. So let's have a look at that one. So damage is 299. Compare it to my bow Senpu, 233. So it's already a lot stronger in its base damage, and I think Senpu is the strongest bow I have until now. Anyway, so the model looks like an ebony bow. I think that's an ebony bow. But when you actually have it in game, it does actually look a little bit different. It does look a little bit different compared to the ebony bow, because I changed its model for in game. I just couldn't change it in this part. But damage 299, weight 25. Burns the target for 300 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Targets take 300 points of shock damage, and half as much magic damage. Take 300 points. Targets take 300 points at frost damage and stamina damage. So if you go against something that has no damage resistance and no magic resistance of any kind, this thing will end up doing 1,199 damage. That's a pretty goddamn strong fucking bow. So we are now going to take on Sinafar. Now I'm actually going to go against... I'm going to save it before I go against Sinafar. Because if I can remember correctly, there was something that Sinafar was doing when I did the first playthrough this before uploading it, which was every time when he hit you, every time when he hit me, I got paralysed. And so since I couldn't actually attack him, he just basically beat the living shit into me. But I did make a couple of little edits to him because of that. So I think now he should be able to be... He shouldn't keep paralysing you. So either he won't keep paralysing me, or he's going to beat the living shit into me. But we shall find out. You going to beat the shit into me? Yes. So much, I died. Okay, well, that's a bit of a deadly fucking move. Now, but if I can remember correctly, with Sinafar, is he gonna try and attack me with his? Again, let's just stagger him first. I'm just gonna try and not let him hit me. That's probably the better idea. Is to just not let him hit me. Okay, I died again. Jesus Christ, Sinafar, how strong did I make this fucking guy? Holy crap. He's kicking my ass. Okay. Let's go for the long distance approach. Oh, that failed. Oh, it's gonna take fucking forever to do him like this. But yeah, we're just gonna go for the long distance approach. Because close quarters, not advisable. So if you learn one thing from this part of the video, when it comes to Sinafar, fight him at a distance. Oh crap. Yeah. So yeah, if you have learned one thing about it in this video, fight Sinafar from a distance. And not up close. Because he just fucking annihilated. He just annihilated me twice. But the good thing is that he tends, since he's a giant, and obviously his in-game AI is based upon that, he's not fully always up in your face. Just gotta be wary of him. So, unfortunately, yeah, this is not the most fun way of taking him out, but it works. Because I ain't getting in fucking close quarters to him. Like that. Yeah. So yeah. So as about the moment, each kind of boss has their own kind of fighting style to a degree, or a way to fight them. So it's like, for example, the Beller is try and use something that is strong in the ways of its actual physical damage rather than its magical damage, because the magic won't work. Magic will be pretty much useless against her. Sinafar it's better to attack from a distance rather than up close. Because he just seems to be extremely fucking strong. He will continue to wipe me out twice. He's like, Jesus fucking H Christ. Mara and Stendarr are just basically just close quarters, get up in their face and just beat the shit into them. Arkay is like a standard fight. But just be a little bit wary of his his attacks, because he, for some people he may be a bit stronger. Don't you dare come near me, mate. I don't want to get you down this far in your health and then fucking have to start over again because you fucking killed me. Yeah. I know this is riveting gameplay. I'm just trying to fit in this bit with fucking some random bollocks. So yeah, Nidvelia, it didn't take me too long to design. Maybe a week or so. It didn't take me ages to design because, lucky enough, most of the stuff was already kind of like pre-made anyway. I didn't have to like worry about like trying to create landscapes and this, that, and the other. Finally, he's down. Jesus Christ. But yeah, don't get up and close and personal with Sinafar because he's a tough son of a bitch. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that lot, and then we got the Forge Master's hammer. Damage 114. Weight 18. Burns trolls for 300 points. Burns targets for 15 points. Targets on fire takes damage. So technically, actually, his hammer isn't actually all that strong. It isn't actually all that strong, apart from against trolls. But you can actually use it, despite the fact that it is a giant's club. But it is massive. And it is quite slow. So this is probably not the best weapon at all, because it's very bloody slow. But it's a unique weapon because you can't normally get the giant's club. It's not a weapon you can normally get. So in the next we will be going to Midgard. Now Midgard is the only place I can think of, as far as I'm aware, apart from... Nope. Midgard literally is the only place that has one enemy. It has one enemy and that is it. No others. No other enemies, it's just one enemy in Midgard. So, I will see you in Midgard after this little transition. Alright then, here we are in Midgard, in the first part of Midgard, or basically Midgard Court. So, you get a bit now you get a bit of a chance to have just a little bit of a rest, a little bit of a break from all the fighting. And you go to a nice little peaceful town where there are ghosts.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, this morning, literally. Good morning. But as you can see, it's called Purgatory Soul. There is a reason why it's that, and it does get explained in a little bit later on in this in this realm of Midgard. You see our buildings. Now each building you can actually go into them. Store. You got the stores. And you should be able to go into them. You need to go in. Hello. Okay, that's a bit of an oversight on my part. Hello, Lydia. Will you follow me back out? I wonder. But obviously, the reason why Lydia is appearing in this part is because I duplicated the cell to Bellefort's shop multiple times for the stores, and obviously that's a place where a follower can actually go. So so if you have a follower, they will appear here. Whether she'll follow me back outside, I don't know just yet.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Am I not? Okay, well apparently you're trespassing here. But unfortunately you can't take the stuff. I mean, I suppose you can. I don't know what happens if you do. I mean, I can always have a look, but I'll let you lot. I'll let you lot.
You're not supposed to be in here.
You know, I'll let you lot discover that. But apparently, for some reason, you're trespassing. I don't know why. I probably forgot to set something on it. But let's go back onto the court. So you can go like stealing all the stuff, and you can go into all the stores and stuff like that. Oh no! See, Lydia didn't follow me back out. So you know they're all going to be the same. And then you got like a bunch of houses on this side, a bunch of houses on that side, which are all based off Bree's home. But unfortunately, I think the models did empty. The models are empty at the moment, I think. Yeah. They are empty.
Yes?
But I suppose it could tie into the reason as to why they're empty is because it's to do the whole thing to do with purgatory. Which, since obviously Midgard in Norse mythology is basically the realm of men, of man, basically, or basically the mortal kind. But obviously, for this, obviously, it has to be something else. So I thought I'd make it a purgatory, which does get explained, which I'll get to when I get there. Just having a little investigating around. I know, you got your tavern. Again, you can't steal anything from here.
Good morning.
But but at least they're not telling you to get out.
Yes.
So you got this little area. And then you got all this and bedroom apparently, unfortunately, and you got all this crap. So at least you can go into buildings, and if you feel like stealing all the stuff, you can steal all the stuff. If you're part of the Feast Guild and you know a fence, then you can go and sell it all to them. It gives you a little bit extra loot. And then you got the thingy over here. You got you got the forge, which basically but lucky enough, you do actually have the blacksmith forge. And it's working. It's a working blacksmith forge. So yeah, there's a bonus. So for now, for example, I haven't got these arrows yet. But this is what I mean by basically the 3 new types of arrows that you can get. You can make them. So you got electrified glass arrow, which you would need 1 refined malachite, 2 firewood, and 1 void salts, and that gets you 20 arrows. You also have the black fire arrow, and obviously the frozen moon arrow. Which the frozen moon arrows are the ones I got at the moment. So I can actually. So I got the frost salts from them, I just don't have the moonstone or the firewood. But if you've got all that stuff, you can actually make the arrows yourself whilst you're in here. So let's carry on. And you got your little temple.
Yes?
And everything like that. It's just supposed to be like a little hamlet, basically. It's what it's supposed to be. A little like courtyard, little actual court on the castle. So it's a little hamlet. So we're going to carry on, and we are going to go in. And we are going to go into Stormcrown Tower. Dun dun dun. And so there's still no enemies, not yet. And we have a Stormcrown Tower. I'll show you around the tower. A little bit of trivia for this one is the original build for this place. I was using the models for building. The ones I was using, for some reason, even though they're in the creation kit, for some reason they wouldn't register as a place that you could walk or anything like that. So you would get to about, for like this one here, I had to replace the one I'm standing on now. I had to replace because I'll get to here and then you would suddenly stop, like there's an invisible wall. So you go around, you go up to here, then you would suddenly stop, like there's an invisible wall. I don't know why, but it took me a while to figure it out. But I finally figured out what the fuck's going on, and I managed to fix it, so it all was good. They're going here, you got your bookcases, you got some of the actual shrines. Now, originally what I was going to do for this is I was actually going to delete all of the spells to do with the shrines. So then the shrines wouldn't work anymore. Because one, you're going to kill all the gods anyway. And 2 was because obviously because I wanted to make it seem like the gods basically had given up on mortal kind. But there are 2 reasons why I didn't do that. Is 1, because I don't know if you actually need any of these to actually complete any kind of quest line or anything like that. And 2 is because it's sort of like, people may actually like to use the blessings, so I thought, I won't delete them. But it was an idea that I was going to do. So, you can come in here, you can take a lot of food, there's all this food you can take.
Yes?
More people you can interact with. And you got all these drinks, Flynn, Sheen, Sujammer, Matzi, But this is like a nice little castle tower. Got a covered chest back here. And a little bit of gold, a little bit of that. I'll take that sapphire. I'll take the sapphire. I'll take that. I'll just take them. Yeah. So there's a few things in here you can take that you can either use for yourself or you could sell. And you got more of these shrines to the gods here. Yeah. It's just a nice little castle tower. Yeah, again, sorry about yawning. I'm recording this quite late. So let's carry on to the top. Go to the next part, where you will find the Library of Athenaeus. Ooh, library. Bum, bum, bum. Where there are a shit ton of bookshelves. They are everywhere. Look, everywhere. Absolutely fucking everywhere they are.
What do you need?
So if you're a real bookworm, then you're gonna love this fucking place. Cause there's even more in here. And there's books on the table.
Yeah?
More people you can interact with, to a degree. And you got another room over here, that's the same again. There's nothing too special about in here, but if you like actually collecting all the books and stuff like that, then there's a very good chance that you will find pretty much most of them in here. The entire library of Skyrim is probably in here. Just in the bookcases alone. So, if you want to collect all the books, now you know where to go to get them. Now we're going to go up next to the next place. Throne of the Red Lion. So this is actually the final room of Midgard. So Midgard is one that you won't actually be in for a very long time. Because the Throne of the Red Lion is the only place where there's an actual enemy without your fight. And in this case it's Talos. So now you have to go and kill Talos. Where is he? Oh, hello Talos. Normally he's sat over there. He's normally sat on that chair. Now he's sat on there. He's sat on that throne. And it's actually quite fitting that he's actually sat on the actual throne this time. But as you can see, big dragon on the wall. Bone wings. You got that spinning ball at the top. He's having a disco. He's got his own personal disco ball. So that's where you want to go next. Is over there. There is a book in here. I think it's on the table over there, which I'm going to get that after I defeated Talos. And then you've got more bookshelves. You got your enchanter and you got your alchemy table. But first of all, I need to kill Talos. Now I don't know how hard he's going to be because I know the sword he has is quite fucking strong. So let's take down Talos. Oh God, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Must have run off. No, you sliced my fucking throat in half. Okay, I'm going to have to turn the difficulty down for him because I can't blow him over with solar wind. Because he's going to be resistant to solar wind. And you could, I don't even have this on the hardest difficulty. I'm on adept. So I'm in like middle of the road here. And he still kicked the shit into me, so I'm just going to turn it down to a difficulty just so I actually got a chance to actually kill this fucker. Now come here. Ah, Jesus Christ, he still packs a punch. Even though I am on novice. Right, I just want to get that activated. So I'm going to now want to grab my shield. Where are we? Where the fuck is me? Where the fuck is me shield? Where is it? Oh, damn, on weapons, you twonk. Here we are. Right. He still packs a hefty punch. Right, get Solar Wind just so I can use the magic part of that to the attack damage on that to actually help me out here. So I do have to think a little bit carefully about how I'm attacking him. He still packs a punch, even though I'm on novice. Take it out. Ah. Right, I'm gonna level up here. I'm gonna give myself a bit more health. I'm gonna want to increase my block so it's a bit more efficient. Ow. And ow. God, the thing keeps waving around. It's hard to fucking see. Ow. He's almost down. Oh, well, wrong view there. Oh, there we go. Finally, he's down. Right. You put up quite a good fight. But no, I had to turn the difficulty down for him because he was just fucking kicking my ass. Wait, he did kick my ass. Right. So, Sword of the Red King. Damage 140, weight 10. Target dies within 10 seconds, fills the soul gem, burns the target for 225 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Alrighty. Bow of the Red King. Holy crap. Damage 850. I can't fucking whistle. But Jesus Christ, that's quite hefty. Absorbs 20 points of health, absorbs 20 points of magic, absorbs 20 points of stamina. So the enchantment on that one. See, that would be a more useful one to use against Sinafar, but unfortunately I put this after Sinafar. Shield of Talos. Increases armor rating by 50 points, increases magic resistance by 80%, block 100% more damage with his shield. That's pretty goddamn fucking good. He's got now Talos is the one with the black fire arrows, so thank God he didn't fucking try and attack me with his fucking bow. Boots of Talos, wearer is muffled and moves silently, stamina regenerates 300% faster, increases armor rating by 30 points, weight 6, armor rating is 147, and it's a heavy armor. Armor of Talos, heavy armor, armor rating 305, weight 37, increases armor rating by 50 points, health regenerates 250% faster, increases your health by 200 points. Gauntlets of Talos, heavy armor, armor rating 193, weight 6, increases armor rating by 30 points, bows do 100% more damage, one-handed attacks do 100% more damage, two-handed attacks do 100% more damage. Helm, it's Helmet of Talos, heavy armor, armor rating 180, weight 7, give bonus 10% critical hit chance versus dragons, increases armor rating by 30 points, time between shouts is reduced by 20%. So that's not too bad. So let's find the Sword of the Red King here. So it's still not only on 140. Strange. Because the last time I did a run through on this, its damage rating was at. Oh, wait a minute. Is it that strong that you can't? Okay. I think its damage rating is that high it can't actually fit in the number. Because now my damage rating is at 1,407. I think it's too big for the game's the stat screen to actually register the number, because it's never supposed to be that high. All right. Well, I'm using the Sword of the Red King then. Let's see if it's as strong as it says it is. All right. So we have this book here. This gives you a little bit on the backstory of the actual mod itself in the ways of the Tyranny. Not a lot. I don't think it was a lot. There is another book later on that gives you a little time bit more. This is more. This explains a bit more about Midgard itself, if I believe. So let's have a read, shall we? And see what it says. Akatosh has requested that I use my realm as the purgatory to mortal kind, which I am honoured to do this, but I must tread this route carefully, as there is possible repercussions if I am to fail any of the souls that come into my realm. Of course I have some degree of control of what happens in this realm, and I am writing down how the rules work for my realm if I am ever to pass this task on to anyone else. As each soul enters into my realm, they will not be aware that they have passed into this realm, and will still see themselves as part of the living. As a test to the soul, they will only pass into the light when they have come to discover their passing, in which they must do this on their own. Now when the soul discovers their passing, they are summoned to my call, onto which I shall pass judgment, by seeing into their soul. I must do this in this way, to avoid for any soul to hide any intention from me, and to reveal who they truly are. The souls that are pure of heart will be sent into the light and sent to wherever their heart desires, and those whose heart are full of darkness will be sent to Arkay to be judged and punished in which way Arkay sees fit. Now the reason as to why the soul needs to be fully revealed before passing judgment is that if the soul is full of resentment to their passing, or to another among the living, then the soul cannot pass into the light and cannot be sent to Arkay. The soul will return to the mortal realm in search of a body with no soul to them, and to then take over that body and become one with the Draugr. This is the personal note of one's thoughts, but I am worried that Akatosh is starting to lose his faith within the mortal realm. He speaks of a cataclysm, this tyranny of Aurbis. He has never said exactly what it is, but he just keeps saying that it is coming. So a synopsis on that is basically Talos is acting as like the gatekeeper, as it were, to whether you go to heaven or you go to hell, or if he goes wrong, the soul of the person who passed goes back to Tamriel and becomes a Draugr. Hence to explain where some of the Draugr come from. And the reason why some of the and since this is purgatory, also kind of explains why some of the houses, for example, are empty, because they need to be aware that they're not dead at first, and they need to come to realization that they are dead. So basically that soul is basically seeing what their soul wants to see. They're seeing what they want to see. They're seeing an illusion. So the house is empty because their own illusion will fill it up with their things, basically. And then basically he makes a judgment once the time is right. And with Akatosh, when he's talking about Akatosh, obviously he kept saying, he said about Akatosh kept talking about this cataclysm, the tyranny of Aurbis. He never says what it was, but he says it's coming. You know, the question is still, what is the tyranny? Now, if you've watched on my channel the teaser trailer to this, then there's a passage at the end, as well as going throughout the thing, about basically that the tyranny, it's basically the end of the world is coming. So what's actually going to cause the end of the world? Who knows? Maybe you find out. Okay, so the next route we're going into, next place we're going into is the Amber Forest, which is going to be based around Alfheim, if I can remember correctly. We are being based around Alfheim, and we are now going into the Amber Forest. Now it's a bit bright, so I'm just gonna quickly just get rid of this nice eye. There we go, and now we can see the Amber Forest in all of its ambery colour. And this one took even fucking longer to make than the fucking snow forest. Or the white forest. That's it's called. This one just took fucking forever. Annoying. Now there are enemies in here for you to fight, and you can go out into the forest as well, and you can find like some treasure chests and plants for you to pick, and you know, for alchemical ingredients. As you can hear, there's a bear, but there is more than just bears. There are also spriggans, except when these spriggans are different. They got different names, and they're a bit stronger than your average spriggan. And there are multiple versions of them. There's not just the one spriggan. I don't know where that spriggan is. I'm sure I'll bump into one somewhere. Ooh, I saw something in the forest. There's one. Come here, spriggan. Kill the spriggan. You know, that's just called, it's just a Heim spriggan. There's no one over there. I'm gonna take them up. Oh, there's two of them. Come here. Take them out. Now, unfortunately, the sword of the Red King is not as fast as the sword I was using. So, let's go up here. Ow. Oh, we got a Heimspriggen matron. Ew, matron. Kill the matron. Ow. And the matron's dead. And then we got the normal spriggan. And the spriggan's dead. And we got the Kodiak Bear. Hello, Kodiak Bear. Where are you going, Kodiak Bear? Hi, Kodiak Bear. Down, ooh, down with the Kodiak Bear. Alright. So let's go and have a look up here. Because there are split paths in this forest, so you can go different directions. You only have to follow the one path to get to the exit of the forest. But there are other paths, but there's two other paths you can go up, and you can go and find like a couple extra things. So let's go up here. Let's see what's up here. Oh, hello, hello, hello. More spriggans. More spriggans. Take out the matrons again. Ow. One second. Good. Yeah. And that. And that. And that. And right, you're down. That's them done. So you can see there's a little like castle ruin-esque kind of thing here. Let's go and have a look. What's inside? We have a dead spriggan, or in this case, it's fucking Skogsteel. I don't know, I probably completely butchered that, but that's about the only fucking thing I can think of. It's got quite a lot of money though. And inside is just a nice peaceful area. Got some moths. Hello, moth. But there is treasure chest. Ooh, treasure chest. What you got in here? I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. You got a bit of treasure? There's a bear that's behind the other side. So we're gonna go back the other way. As you can see, you can just see there's fucking like how many fucking red dots there are in here. There's fucking loads. There's loads of enemies in here. But I'm not gonna spend a million years going around killing every single one of that. I can't be bloody bothered. But no, if you go out actually into the forest again, as I said earlier, you know, you'll find treasure chests, and you'll find like ingredients for you to collect for alchemical use. So if you're an alchemist, you'll find stuff like, I think there's stuff like, there's nightshade, lavender, dragon's fang, there's the mountain flowers, I think there's some jazz bees, and juniper as well, I think. As well. Oh, there's another speaking matron. Oh, matron. Sorry, matron. I'm gonna take you down, matron. Die, matron. Okay, die, matron. Thank you. Ooh, that's very blue water. Holy shit, that is blue. How blue do you want it to... Jesus Christ, how blue is that? That's just blue as fuck. I think I did put a treasure chest under the water somewhere, but I can't actually remember where the fuck I put it. Oh, no, there it is. There it is, I just saw it. I literally just saw it, there it is. What we got? I'll take that. Oh, fuck it, why not? I'll do that. That's about it. Right, let's get out there. Extremely blue water. Because that is extremely blue. I've never seen it that blue before. Alright, so actually we're going to put... Actually no, because I got my chicken ringu on, so... Let's carry on. Yep. Hi, matron. Bye, matron. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Alright. We got this path over here, so we're going to go up this way. Let's go this is the path and go to the upper ruin that there is. Up here. I do believe actually there's another chest in there somewhere. Again, this place does have the same kind of draw distance issue as the White Forest. But again, it's probably just because of the memory for this place. It's like it's for the game to try and render it and all that. Yeah. So take these guys down. No, come here. I want to take you down. Oh, and there's also some thistle. The national flower of Scotland, I think it is. The thistle. Oh, what are we going here? Ooh, got a matron. Matron. Take out the matron. Right. Die, 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 matron. But you've also got the Skogstjul as well. Hello, Skogstjul. Come here. Now, yeah, but these Spriggans, they do sort of like increase the difficulty of each one. So you got the Heimspriggan. It's just it's your basic Spriggan. It's stronger than a normal Spriggan, but in the ways of these ones, it's the weaker one. And then you have the Heimspriggan matron as the second hardest, and then the strongest one is the Skogstjul. Again, I can't remember for the life of me what the fuck Skogstjul means. I may put like the meaning of the names in the video somewhere, but I can't remember for the life of me what they actually mean. Because I'm an idiot, and I didn't bother to fucking remember. But let's carry on to the next part of Alfheim. When I get there, I may just have to deal with a few Spriggans along the way. Oh, I'm gonna attack you first, right? You know it. Alright, that's that one down. Let's carry on. So yeah, the Amber Forest. There is definitely a lot more like fighting in the Amber Forest than there is in the Snow Forest. But then again, when you're in the snow, it's sort of like there's not as many animals in the snow as there is in the lush, thriving forest. So kind of makes sense, really, doesn't it? It's just that there's actually a lot more in here than I bloody thought. Alright, I'm gonna take you down. Keep doing that. I don't know why. I'm not even intending to do that. Oh, I'm gonna take out the Kodiak bear. And take out this one as well. Yeah. Yeah. Take you out. Alright, you're down. Right, let's carry on. Dumb diddy. But I would say, if you ever actually do get lost in here, in any of the forests at least, then probably what's a good idea to do is to probably actually you know, set yourself up like some kind of quest. Just activate this, like highlight one of the quests, so then you get the quest marker in your compass. So then it just makes it a bit easier to navigate the forest. I mean, definitely for the snow forest. For this one, not so much, because you can see the path a bit more blatant than the snow forest. I'm not gonna go around carrying on killing the rest of the Spriggans, because otherwise I'll be here for fucking a million years. But you know, there is a bit more to find in the forest in the ways of like treasure chests and stuff like that, and there are more Spriggans to kill and stuff like that. So if you want to spend, a bit longer in here, then you can. Myself, I'm going to carry on into the Alfheim Youngling Cave. So the question is, what's inside the Youngling Cave? Well, inside the Youngling Cave are these guys, who sometimes are a pain in the ass to fucking hit. They're like the ice race. You can't hit the fuckers. Nah. Come here. They're a bit of a pain in the ass to hit, these guys. Come here. You will die. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, when you kill them, they seem to go a bit sporadic. I don't know why. As you can see, that these things are called a Wyvern youngling. And they have some frost salt, some frost salts, fire salts, and void salt. Yeah. Whee! Yeah, I don't know why they do that, for some reason, but for some reason they seem to go a bit sporadic when you kill them. They sort of like fly high in the air, then they just land on the ground. But I don't know why. I don't know why they do that. So carry on. There is no one. Yeah. Hit you. But as you can see, they are called a wyvern, so evidently, when I get there anyway, evidently, you will go against a wyvern at some point. Now I know wyverns aren't from Norse mythology. I think wyverns are actually English. I think. Because I think if you look at dragons and stuff like that in Norse mythology, they're actually more referred to as something called a lindworm. And I think wyverns are from old British folklore. I mean, technically I should fucking know. I'm English, but you know, I'm English. I come from the UK, so technically I should know that, shouldn't I? But if I can remember correctly, they're from British folklore, the wyverns. Or it's basically like the British equivalent of a dragon. I think it's just that over time they've kind of like changed a little bit as to what they actually are, or how they're sort of like depicted. And you know, you got a couple of dead stags in here. They don't have any on them, and they're just dead, because why not make them dead? The wyvern's nest. Aaron, the wyvern's nest. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, this seems to be a reoccurring problem sometimes with dragons in mods. But his animations are a bit weird. You'll see in a minute. And as you can see, he's kind of gone all a bit like. I don't know why, but I've always had that problem with this, especially when it comes to putting dragons. They can always tend to go a bit funny. Oh, he packs a punch though. But you can see he's not massive. He's a little bit smaller than the average dragon. No, I can't freaking see the bastard. There it is. Ow! But he's quite strong. He's disappeared again. Yeah. You know, but he's quite a strong thing. He's quite strong. Eh? It's just unfortunately his animations are a bit fucked. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he looked normal then. I don't know what this guy is doing. What are you doing? Ah, you missed. Come here. And you're down. But as you can see, he's a little bit smaller than your average dragon. He's a little bit smaller. You don't get a dragon from him because he's not a dragon. He's a wyvern. So there. But as you can see. Oh, look at the little baby mammoth. Look at the little baby mammoth. Unfortunately, you never actually see any of these guys alive. They're only dead. But look at the little baby mammoth. Iron saber cat, a Kodiak bear dead, and a grizzly bear dead. And a treasure chest over here, so we're gonna get some treasure. Bop, bop. That's about it. Alright, so next we will be going into the Kyne's Botanical Garden. Now this is the only one where I've actually gave the name as a one that people may not always, if people don't know the lore of Elder Scrolls, Tual, and stuff like that, they may not recognise the name directly, but they may know it now because it's Skyrim. But Kynareth is basically Kynareth, so this is Kynareth, and it's her botanical garden. So you can actually go. So you know, down there's a whole load of the flowers. You got all like the different kind of mountain flowers down there. So you got all of them to search, now look into, and all this and all that, and have a bit of, you know, get a lot of flowers. You got more plants over here to get, there's some over here to grab, some over there to grab. And so you got flowers. I think there's a couple of chests in here as well. And you can grab that, you can get a little bit of treasure from. But the main thing you obviously want to do is come and fight Kynareth. Hello, Kynareth.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames.
But she sounds a bit of a stuck-up person. So, so let's kill Kynareth. Now she doesn't hit as hard as Talos, which is nice. But she still packs a punch. You just saw there. She can still pack a punch. She just doesn't hit as hard as Talos did. So I should be able to do her without needing to change the game difficulty. She just has a habit of blocking a lot. Oh, I missed that. Get a few hits in there. I'm gonna level up. Get my stamina back. I talk about getting stamina back. Let's actually increase it. So what we got? We got arrows that hit should do no damage, and then we got able to do a power bash. I never really used the power bash, so we're gonna deflect arrows. And we're gonna get a few more hits in. And got a few more hits in. You smack your shield with your sword. Do it. Turn around. Yep. Get a few hits in. And get a few more hits in. Oh, enough. See, at least, you know, her and Talos do make for a more interesting fight compared to, like, say, Mar or Stendarr, I will say. Because they would actually properly attack you. Yeah. Get a few hits in there. The only problem is that her sword keeps draining all my bloody stamina, so I can never really do any proper like power attacks or block like that. So like knock backwards, knock her back. So, yeah. Yep. Ow. So we'll get attack going a bit more. And hiya. Right. And we've got a couple of hits in there. I'll get myself a couple of hits in. No point taunting, it's pointless. Get a couple of hits in. Ooh, you got one in. Get another hit in. Ow. She got a couple of hits in. I got a couple of hits in. We'll do a bit more on the stamina. A little bit more there. Oh, my block is now all of a sudden. It's now actually all of a sudden thing. Let's go for something else instead of this block. Oh. No, I'm not gonna go for that one. Let's get my light armor up a bit more. We'll go for that, and then what we got over here? Matching set. There we go. Matching set. Alright. Come on. Get a couple of blows in. Bug that up. And get a couple of hits in. See, my stamina's already gone, so yeah, a couple more hits in. Get a couple in there. Oh, come on, hey, bitch! Ah, bitch! Resistance to the wind. See, now it's just becoming a slugfest of a fucking sword fight. Come on. Yeah. A couple more hits in. Half get back up. Oh, she's got her bow out. I missed. Ah, Jesus. Oh, what's the point in your bow if you're going to just shoot me once? You know what? I could do. You know what? I could do the same thing. See now it registers down this 938, so it's actually come down now. So let's have a look. Where's the bow of the Red King? See, he's not as strong though. They're not as strong, so the game sort of managed to find a way to like kind of reset itself. So actually, I'm going to keep the bow of the Red King on me because he's now actually stronger than the actual thing. Well, if you keep draining my stamina, then what the fuck am I going to do? Alright, so we're getting there, there isn't really any... I'm trying to think of like little bits of trivia or whatever that about this place. I mean, the Wyvern. To get the Wyvern to actually stay in the room that he's in, so he wouldn't fly out the walls. However, that, you know, that for some reason, even though I've done it before on other mods, for some reason this time around it was a bit of a pain in the ass, and I'm not exactly entirely sure why. But I got him working to the best I could anyway. Alright, but we're almost done with Kynareth, almost there. I want to die, Kynareth. Accept your death. There you go. I'm actually quite surprised you don't stab yourself whilst you're doing that. Well, finally, Kynareth died. Oh, gosh, it took ages. Absolutely ages she did. Right, so, first piece of armour we have is the Sky Blue Boots, which is armour rating 175, weight 2, it's a light armour, whereas muffled and move silently, carrying capacity is increased by 250 points. Glacier's Heart, light armour, armour rating 375, weight is 7, health regenerates 2% faster, increases your health by 200 points, increases your magicka by 200 points, magicka regenerates 200% faster, increases your stamina by 200 points, and stamina regenerates 200% faster. Touch of Frost, light armour, armour rating 195, weight 2, one-handed attacks do 110% more damage, bows do 110% more damage. Nature's Reef, light armour, armour rating 100, weight 0.5, can swim underwater without drowning, increases light armour skill by 100 points, increases poison resistance by 100%. She has the electrified glass arrows. Crystal Wall is a light armour, armour rating 113, weight 10. Any of power attacks will stagger the attacker, increases frost resistance by 40%. Now we have Earth Mother's Sword, damage 600, so pretty good damage, weight 14. Burns the target for 75 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Target takes 20 points of frost damage to health and Stendarr. Target takes 75 points of shock damage and half as much magic damage. So that's why my stamina kept fucking disappearing. Just like that. Earth Mother's Bow. Damage 370. Weight 100. 115. 115. 15. Just fucking 15. There. Burns the target for 225 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Target takes 225 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Target takes 225 points of shock damage and half as much magic magic damage. So no, it's pretty good, pretty good. One thing I did miss out in the Wyvern's Nest, which it's nothing major big, it's just a little thing. But in the Wyvern's Nest, you will find 3 eggs. Actually, I'll go quick and go look at them now, because if I can remember correctly, unless the creation kit didn't set them up correctly, even though I'm pretty sure I set them up to the way that I wanted them to be set up, hopefully. But if you come into the Wyvern's Nest, they will be spread out, fortunately, but you'll find these eggs. Or, basically, well, based in here, they're called a wyvern egg. It is classed as, I think it's classed as an ingredient. Yeah. So you got a wyvern's egg. Now I'm pretty sure I set this up in such a way where it actually did something to you. I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at active effects. Hands of light, chicken, blah, 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 because I did try to set it up as a piece of food that you would eat. So then you would actually get the thing. But I think since it's on an egg, it still puts it as a alchemical ingredient. But I just want to have a look to see if there's anything on here very quickly about it. Or it might just be just like a glorified alchemical egg. I think it's just a glorified alchemical egg. But there are eggs to be careful with because there's only 3. You only get 3 of them. So it might be like worth, like, you know, eat 2 of them and then keep 1 as a memento. So, you know, put it up in your house. So something like that, you know. Since it's a unique item, but there's actually, at least there's more than 1 of them in the game. But we are now done with Alfheim, and the next place we will be going to is Vanaheim Joonaal Gardens. So after this transition, I will see you basically at the beginning of Vanaheim, the penultimate realm. Okie dokie, here we are at the start of Vanaheim, or the Vanaheim Joonaal Gardens. Now there are a few wisps, but you don't have to fight them. You don't have to fight them if you don't want to, but you can if you want to. But since I don't need to, I'm not going to. But they'll just act like any other normal wisp, apart from the non-attacking you on sight. But you know, but if you do get into a fight with them, they'll act like any normal wisp. I can't actually remember what these things were called actually. I can't remember the name. Okay, let's find out. Oh, they just called him Mr. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's missing the E for a fucking starters. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that. But you know, but they're in the same way. Apart from they have 5 grand on them. Something else about this forest that's a bit odd are the trees. As you can see, there's weird trees. All the trees are basically, I just took the tree and changed its texture to the texture of the runes that you can get, the rune traps. So they just, you know, they look a little bit different. There's that funky trees. But let's get into the palace, or in this case, Joonaal Tower. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't know if it's Joonaal or just Joonaal. Or Joonaal, I'm not 100% sure how you pronounce it. I'm just going to say Joonaal because it's, why not? There we are. Yep. First thing we're just going to quickly do, take this fire maiden out. Fire maiden out. There is no one there, but I'll sort that one in a minute. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna take this guy. Ah, Stendarr. Die, Stendarr. Ow. Die, Stendarr. And he's dead. Oh, there's another one there. Hello. Yeah. Take out this guy. Bosh. Bang. And he's down. So in each, you will come across multiple rooms in here. Each room, as you're seeing. Okay, this thing, the actual clear restoration perch thing doesn't work, so I didn't put the activation trigger or anything like that on that. It's just more for decoration. But as you can see, it's the restoration symbol. So if you were to go to the tables, you would see that there's a load of books, all stood about the table. And it's basically a large chunk. I don't think it's all of them, but it's a large chunk of the restoration spells, or at least like the main good ones anyway. The stronger ones or more. So if you want to learn a lot of restoration spells, there's a good chance that there may be a few here that you don't know, and you can just take them, learn them. So that was like the restoration room over there. If you come over on the left hand side, if you come over to the right hand side, we have the illusion room. So we're just gonna not be able to get through that gap. Right, so we're just gonna take out this fire maiden. That's that fire maiden. There's another fire maiden. Kill the fire maiden. Right, let's move back. Once she blew all the books off the fucking table. But in here you get all, you'll have a lot of your like illusion spells. All over the wall, you got enchantment tables in each one. Each one has a slightly bit of different decoration on the walls. So it's like in here you got the Eye of Magnus, and you got the Rosetta Stones. And I think in this one it was, you got the thing for the portal gems, but without the portal gems, and you got some Elder Scrolls on the walls. But I don't think you could take the Elder Scrolls. So I think that just like the static image of them, that you can just take them. You can't take them. We got a chest, we got a box, and myself on fire. How dare you set me on fire? You shall die now. Alright, you're dead. Ba, 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 ba. So we'll go to the right. On the right hand side we have the conjuration. I have an Stendarr. Quickly just kill you. And you're dead. And then we have the other archonok who's only just appeared now. Or the storm there. So I'm going to take him out. And he died. Now as you see on this decoration on here, you got the Night Mother with the conjuration dice, and you got these weird pillars with the Night Mother's coffin. Don't mean you can open the coffin, but again, decoration. And here you obviously got all these conjuration spells. So it's like conjure Grim Warlord. I'll take that. What have we got? Ash Guardian, nah. What's wrong? Nah. Death Roll, nah. Conjure Seeker. Ooh, let's get that one. Wrathman, Storm Archonok, Frostonok, Raise Zombie, Ash Guardian. Some of these do repeat themselves, and some of them end up being a little bit different. You got Soul Trap, Raise Zombie. La 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 la. So I decided to take a couple of spells from there. Have a look at what's in the box. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, that. The only one I won't take is the torch. So, let's go to the other side. To the destruction side. Where we have two more Stormdeers. And there, he's down. And over here to this guy. Take down the Stormdeer. And he's down. And as you see, you got shock for the shock magic art, the fire magic art, frost magic art, and you also have one to do with sunlight. So let's have a look what we got here. We got lightning storm. Yeah, why not? Frost rune, nah. Wallstone, nah. Thunderbolt, nah. Blink up, nah. Zelda, what they got? Ooh, woman cloak. I'll take that. Chain lightning, blizzard. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Hang on, only got just some more over here. I think those ones repeats. Over here, I think these ones repeat as well. I think, yeah. So, but then again, even if you learn these, you can just still take the books and you can sell them. You know, so you can sell them as a bit of loot, get a bit of money. Not too bad. Let's get in here. There we have some more Stendarrs. We're gonna take these guys out. I don't know what the fuck that was. Thank God. Just thank God that's not fucking making all those books over there fly, because that would be a fucking nightmare. Right, I'm just gonna quickly take you down. And you're down. And then you've got Istir. Take you down. Die. Mr. Frostman. Now on this side we got the alteration. Alteration books. I'll take transmutes. Not normal flowers. Just I'll take telekinesis. Oh no, I can't run. Oh, mass paralysis. I'm gonna have that. Equilibrium, nah. And then right. So first of all, I'll go sort out my inventory a little bit because I'm getting a bit heavy here. Shall we say? So let's just learn all these spells. There you go. Right. I still hasn't actually done that much more weight. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Right now, I don't need the pickaxe, I'm going to drop that. Arrows don't weigh anything, so that ain't going to help me out. Let's have a look. What else? Is there anything else I could drop? Because obviously my weight. My carry weight's going a bit from, and there is still some stuff for me to actually carry and grab. No, because most of that I'm actually going to want to keep. Okay, ingredients wise, well, they don't weigh that much anyway. Books, keys don't weigh anything, so I'm gonna have to come into this one, I think. I may have to think about getting rid of all the ignits. To be honest. So let's just drop all the ignits because that's putting on quite a bit of weight. It's not like I can't get them anywhere else. So there you go. There you go. Just drop all those ignits. Fucking God knows how the hell I was getting all those in my pocket. But if you come to this table, if you haven't read all of the skill books, or actually any of the skill books, then you're gonna want this. Then you're gonna want this table, because as far as I'm aware, this table, this set table over here, has every single skill book in the game on here. I don't know how many there is, but there's normally 5 in each one, so that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 18. 18 skills times by 5 is 90. So there should be 90 books on there. I'm not gonna spend a million years reading them all. Can't be fucking asked. But if you got time, go ahead. Get a lot of reading done. And then on this side over here, we have some soul gems. I'm gonna take them. No, I'm not. I'm gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit down as I take these soul gems. See, there's another set of armor on the table that's there, so that's another thing I've got to fucking think about. So I'm gonna take that, take them, take that, that one, and that one. Right, let's go around. So we've got the blade sword, but that's this thing you normally get. This is more just sort of like gives you another chance to get the ancient Falmer ancient family armor, because normally you only get one in the game. So this just gives you a chance to get like another set if you wanted to do anything with it or anything like that, or anything different with it. Anyway, the only main difference is, I mean, you got the blade sword, but again, I think that's just a blade sword. So, fuck it. But the main thing you want to get from here is this thing, the ancient family crown. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't have an armor rating, and I kind of forgot to actually give it an armor rating. Oops, my bad. But I can always do an update and give this an armor rating at some point if I wanted to, which I may do if I do any other updates as well. I'm not going to update it just to change this thing, but if I update this with any other little updates, this is probably one thing I will change. But normally this you can't get in the game. You can't. There's no way to obtain this actually in game. You can if you can get into the testing room, but normally you'd only be able to get into the testing room via the PC with console commands. But I think there's like a few mods out there that actually give you like a doorway so you can actually go into the testing room. So if you don't have that kind of mod, then that's one mod to look at, is a mod for the testing room, or you can grab it from here. Alright, so the next room we're going to get into is the room that I said about quite early on in the video. We are now about to approach the quantum tunnels. Now this may only take me a couple of minutes, but this could take me like 15-20 minutes. It depends on how lost I get. But before going to the quantum tunnels, the one piece of advice I will give about the quantum tunnels is to look at the lights. Keep an eye on the lights. Let's go in. There you can see. You got the first room. We got a doorway there. We got a doorway here. And we got a doorway over here. So we've got 3 doorways. So let's go through this door. Oh, now you can see there's a red light and a red dot. But you'll see why. But let's just take out the fire maiden. Right, so that's the fire maiden done. So this is what I mean by to keep an eye on the lights, because obviously in the previous room it just had a normal coloured light. But in here we have red lighting. Now the reason why there's red lighting, as you can now see, there's a pull chain. Let's put it. It hasn't done anything. It hasn't done anything in here, but it does do something. It does do something somewhere else in the quantum tunnels. So now I came from that way, so we are now going to go this way. But I think this is the reason why a lot of people why the people who've commented on about the quantum tunnels tend to get a bit like lost or a bit like confused about it. Is because apart from the lights, the actual layout of the rooms are all the same, apart from the lighting colour. So let's go in here. What have we got here? So we're back into a normal room, and we are going to go. Oh, there's a chest here. We'll open that up first. What you got? Take that, and take that. Right. Let's go here. Now, even though I'm the one who bloody created this bloody thing, I don't remember the set path. So, but we do have a blue light. It's not predominantly blue, but it is a blue light. So the one thing that's a good idea to do, obviously, is to remember what coloured light rooms you've pulled the chain in. So I've now pulled that one. So I've pulled the second. There's 4 of them. There's 4 pull chain. There's 4 of these chains you need to pull in the quantum tunnels. So I've now done the one in the red, and I've done the one in the blue. So I'm halfway there with the chain. So I've got 2 more to pull. Let's go this way. Where are we? Nope, we're still in the normal one. Have I been in here before? Nope. Alright. So, let's go this way. Where are we? Oh, we're in a new one. Because we are now in the purple room. Now, where's the enemy? There we are. Yeah. Yeah. Take out the fire maiden. Ball of chain. So that's now 3 out of 4. I got one more chain. I got one more chain to find. Nope. Is there a chest in here? Nope. There's a chance I haven't been in here before, but there's also a chance I have. But since they all look exactly the same, I have no fucking idea. Alright. That's the red room. I've been in the red room. I think the last coloured room I need to find is the green room. Because there's the red room, green room, blue room, purple room. Oh, nope. Nope, that was the wrong door. That's... back in the tower. And I'm pretty sure if you do accidentally leave the tower, it doesn't reset your progress or anything like that, so you should be fine. Oh, speak of the devil, or the green room. Here we are with the green room. So this should be the last portion. And that's of course what I just said a moment ago was a complete a big fat lie, and everything does reset itself. Then if that's the case, then I have to find all the rooms again. Yeah. But I don't think they reset. So now we got to find the last room. And I don't know which way I'm going. That. Probably been in here before. I can't remember how many chests I put in here. Let's go straight. No, it's the purple room. I think last time when I came into the purple room, I came for that door, but I went up that door, so I'm gonna go to this door. And here. Was I just here? I was just here. Oh bloody heck. Right. So yeah, this may take me a few minutes. I was just here. Now you can see probably why some people were probably like, for fuck's sake, what is wrong with this room? I hate this room. See, I can't remember which doors I've gone through. So I can understand. What's just fucking in here? Oh god. So I can understand why people are annoyed, or could get annoyed with this, but it's the quantum tunnels. It's based off quantum physics to a degree. It's a thing that's supposed to repeat itself and repeat itself and repeat itself. It's supposed to be like it's like last line of defense before you can get to anywhere major. So it's supposed to fucking confuse and disorientate you. Alright, so at least we're in a different coloured room this time. I think last time I came for that way when I came into here, so I'm gonna go up this way. See, last time, when I did the playthrough, when I did a play test on this, I got through this like very, very quickly. I was just like, bang, 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 done. Now it's just like I'm walking, fucking like, I don't know where I'm going. I literally actually have no idea where I'm going. Oh, for God's sake, I'm in the fucking purple room again. Oh God. I will get there. I will get there, guys. I will eventually get there. I may just need to find my way back to the beginning again. Green room. Straight on. I mean, if I'm here for too long, either I'll speed this up or I'll cut it down so I'm not like running around for absolutely fucking ages.
I've already been here. Sick. Why did I create these tunnels? Please tell me in the comments below, why did I create them? I'm in the purgatory room again. What the fuck? Where am I going? I don't know. I'm lost. Crap. Well, at least I know the tunnels are doing what they're supposed to be fucking doing. Okay. I don't know what that's doing on the screen. That's a little bug. I was just in here. Literally, I was just in here. Oh god, Jesus. Hey, Christ. This way? And then... this way? I'm in the blue room. It's the one that I haven't been in that much, I don't think. Oh no. Jesus. I was just fucking here. I was just there. In here. Fuck it. I'm coming back. Okay. In here. Nope. Not what I'm looking for this yet.
No, so I remember I did try and do like a maze in another previous mod before. It was actually in the Journey to Dracos, which I do have up on my channel as well. And that maze, well, wasn't really much of a maze. It was actually a piece of bloody piss. I think you could just exploit it with the map. Whereas this one, for example, now you can see that's the room where I need to go to. I need to go to that. I need to come out for that door there. That's where I need to get to. But as you can see, there's many doors. The only door I haven't been to, actually, is that one. That's the only one that's not coming up. So I'm going to need to wait till I'm in that room and then go to that door and to see if that's the door I need to go through. Problem is, I don't know what room that is. I don't know if it's a coloured room, a red room, if it's not a coloured room. I have no idea.
No, it's not a coloured room. Well, it's not a red room anyway. Right, so we'll go for here. Into here. Nope, not here. We'll go this way. So you can't, so with this maze you can't use the, no, you can't use the map to basically like cheat your way through the thing. Whereas in the one that would do the Journey to Dracos you could. Where am I? I'm here. I was just literally in here. This is gonna take the rest of my bloody video. Or at least this part of recording of it anyway. I don't know. Well, if I wanted to create a maze, that was fucking a pain in the ass to get through. I fucking done a good job on it. Right, we're in the purple room. Right, this is the purple room. Let's just go straight up. It's probably the wrong way, but we're just gonna go straight up. Right, where are we now? I wanna get into this room again. Right, I'm in the Alright, so that door down there is the Joonaal tunnel, so let's go this way first. Right, so we're in the red room. No, I was just in the red room. So I don't wanna go there. I wanna try and get into the room where one of the doors hasn't appeared on the map. So we're gonna go this way.
Now we're in the green room, which is the one that is the last one. That didn't have the door on the map. And I'm pretty sure I went through this door. But apparently I didn't. Alright. There we go, fucking hell. So to get to the exit is actually pretty goddamn easy. Oh. So it's actually pretty goddamn easy, actually. Luckily enough. So you just go from that door to that door, which then you end up in that door, and you go from that door to that door, which then you end up at this door. But obviously you gotta pull the chains to open up these 4 gates. Otherwise you can't get through them. So you have to. So unless there's an exploit or something, I'm pretty goddamn sure you have to basically pull all those chains to actually open up the gates. And so, but yeah, I think I did a pretty good job on those tunnels. Because God, I was in there for quite a while. To be honest. So Jesus. Alright. So we are going to move on to the last part of this place. We are now going to enter the court of Julianos. And here we are in the Julianos' court. Let's have a look. What's in the box? I'll take that. That's about it. In there. In here, you have all the paragons for the that you use in the Forgotten Vale. So you can either take them or you can leave them. I'm gonna take them. Yeah, I'll have them. And you got this. See, the thing is, so Julianos, even though he's a dragon priest, hey, don't attack you straight away. Hi, Julianos. I'm just coming to look at all your shit. Take the Inferno Stone. Take the Storm Stone. Take the Wind Stone. Now, I don't know if you can actually sell these. I've never actually bought. I never actually tried to take them, sell them. They say I've got a hefty price though, 10 grand for each stone. So I'll take them. You just can't take the hands. And then we got that book there, which I'm going to read in a minute. And you got this one that leads to the next place, or the Asgard Caverns, which would be the final part. Well, apart from the one room after that. But first of all, we got to kill Julianos. Oi, come here, Julianos. Don't fly away. Hey, come here. Don't fly away. Go on, use your magic. Go on, you know you want to. You going to attack? Yeah. Ah, Jesus. What the fuck? Well, hopefully he doesn't keep using that. Well, looking at fire don't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna be careful of his icy attacks. So Julianos, be aware of his ice attack. The fire attack doesn't really seem to do it, but you gotta be careful of the ice of his ice attack, because it does push you over. Come here. I can't see. Now see, Julianos himself doesn't seem to be that strong in strength. But then again, I am using the sword that has gone quite strong. Let's carry on hitting him down. No, don't you fucking go using that ice on me, thank you very much. No, just keep using the fire. You can't hurt me with your fire. No, you suck. I'm on fire. Take him down. Yeah. Come here, I can't see you. Alright, yeah. Oh, where are you? Yeah. Right. Obviously, lucky enough for me that my character is like completely resistant to magic, so the magic doesn't actually do any damage. Oh, he managed to do something somehow. Oh, I don't know. No. Right, I'm just gonna whack you. Oh, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? What are you calling up? You ain't calling up nothing, mate. I think he actually called up a dragon priest. Oh, I just want to wait for Julianos to get out of that gap. Go on. No, you're not gonna get out. All right, fine. You're gonna sit there. Alright, take that guy out. Ugh, fucking Julianos. Go and hide in this corner. Right. Elemental destruction, disintegration, lightning that does 105 points of shot damage to health and magicka per second. You got the Mask of Joonaal. Light is a heavy armor, 136 armor rating and weight is 7. Increase magic resistance by 60% when low on health, has a chance to heal wearer and damage nearby enemies, or summon a powerful dragon priest defender. Magicka regenerates 1000% faster, increases your magicka by 1000 points. And then we have the Ethereal Staff, which he never used. He never used it. Gauss of Fire that does 225 points per second. Targets on fire take X damage. A Blast of Cold that does 225 points of damage per second to health and stamina. Lightning that does 225 points of shock and damage to health and magicka per second. So it's a pretty goddamn fucking strong staff. That has to be said. It's a pretty goddamn strong staff. So one little detail about this room is this is different. This is supposed to be the Eye of Magnus dais, but I decided to change it. So it actually follows more the motif of the stained glass window that you get in the Dark Brotherhood. Alright, so we're going to go for that book in a minute. First of all, we are going to read what is the Tyranny. What is it? Bum, bum, bum. We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? Right. Akatosh has been talking about this tyranny and how it will be the end of everything. The end of Aurbis. And how it will end us all. All this time, Akatosh has got it wrong. The tyranny, this cataclysm, is not an event, but a person. An individual. The mortal who Akatosh bestowed his gift of the dragon blood, this Dragonborn, the one who defeated or will defeat Aldwin, is tyranny. How could Akatosh have got this wrong? Could he not see what I have seen? As I write this now, the tyranny, our doom, has already arrived, and I fear that they have already begun to take our lives. How is this possible? How can a mortal take an immortal life? Have we failed as gods? Did we fail our own creations? Is Aurbis punishing us because we have failed? I do not believe that this tyranny, this Dragonborn, is the tyranny that Akatosh claims to be, but rather an end to our reign. I do not fear death, but nor do I know what lays ahead if I am to die. But I will not go without a fight, and show Aurbis that we gods still hold power, and deserve to hold onto our creation of Mundus, even if I am to die as a mortal. Right, so basically, you're the tyranny. Despite that in the description from the mod, the trailers that I've done, as well as in the ways of Talos's book, explaining that the tyranny is an event and a big cataclysm. Basically, the tyranny of Aurbis, despite the name of the mod, is a whole load of bollocks. It's just a whole load of bollocks. You are the tyranny. The Dragonborn, you as the Dragonborn, are the tyranny. Now, obviously, if you know a little bit of Norse mythology, then you'll know that Ragnarok is an event within Norse mythology. And obviously, the Ragnarok is basically the end, not so much the end of the world or the end of time, but the end of the gods. Which is basically what this mod is based off. It's based off Ragnarok. So, you are basically creating Skyrim's version of Ragnarok, and by killing the gods, then you are the tyranny. You are the tyranny of, so to speak, Aurbis. So after all this time, even the gods got it wrong. It sucks to be them, because they're all dying one by one. But we shall carry on and get to the end of this. So, in the next bit, after the transition, we will be going into the Asgard Caverns. Which I think there's only 2 rooms left now. We've got Asgard Caverns and we got the last fight. And then obviously at the moment there's only one god we have not killed yet. And that of course is Akatosh. He is the last fight. So, I will see you lot in the Asgard Caverns. Alright, here we are in the Asgard Caverns, in the penultimate last room of this long bloody dungeon. Ooh, hello Wolfie. Run Wolfie, run, run away. Right, there's a direwolf, just take the direwolf down. Come here. Hiya. Take you down. Got just a couple more here. Take these guys down. Just so they don't become a problem later on. Yeah. So yeah. And you're down. So let's carry on. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Ba, 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 ba. Still going down. Yep. Yep. Here we are. So it's a bit of a graphical problem again. But again, I think it's just because this is quite a large area. I hear wolves. I hear more wolves. Right, take down him. Got this one. Take down him. Smack that, smack. Oh, okie dokie. Oh, there's a fire wolf. Hello, fire wolf. And take on the fire wolf. Or in this case, Hattie. Oh. This dog wolf going on here. Oh, Hattie ran away. Don't run away, Hattie. Come here. I'll take down Hattie. But Hattie is a bit has a bit more health than the average wolf and the direwolf. Oh, I got rock joint. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got potions to cure disease for that. That's Hattie down. There's 3 different, more like unique wolves in this area. Hattie's one of them. And now that's Hattie down. Let's go and find the other one. If I can find it. More direwolves. Direwolves down. Yep. Alright, yep, that's that one down. If I remember correctly, another one should be over here. No ways of uniqueness. Oh, there it is, behind me. Hey, come here, Skull. Come here. Stop running away. So we got Hattie, we have Skull. Okay, enough, he's not really doing any damage to me. Yeah. Take down Skull. Yeah. Already taking you down. Skull. And we got one more unique wolf. As you can see, he's over there, and he's fucking huge. He's a bit of a big wolf. He's a bit of a big wolfie. You can always guess who this is going to be if you know Norse mythology. Hello, Fenrir. Time to take out Fenrir. Who actually at least does a little bit of damage. I probably could have made Fenrir stronger if I wanted to. But the bosses are already can already be a pain in the ass, nothing already in the first place. Carry on taking out Fenrir. Oh, Fenrir. Oi. Don't run away, Fenrir. Come here. Yeah. Right. So again, in this room there will be like some chests around, stuff like that, for you to find, and just a shit ton of wolves. There's still some wolves I haven't killed, but I'm not gonna go around killing all of them. So we're gonna carry on. We're coming to near the end. And we're just gonna activate the shrine, gets rid of the rock joint, and then so yeah, this poor chain can be a bit of a pain in the ass to grab because obviously you got the shrine of Oriel behind it as well. So if you're having a bit of a problem with trying to grab it, just go for the box. Just grab the box up there and just activate the box. Now wait. And then there we go. There we are. And now we got the last room. This is the last room of the dungeon. Pillars of Creation. So it's time to fight Akatosh. And that's Akatosh down. Whew. Took a bit of a beating, but he's finally down. Now we're going to search Akatosh. Light armor, Curious of Auriel, armor rating 1500. So 1500 armor rating, weight is 7, increases health by 300 points, health regenerates 300% faster, increases magic resistance by 100%. Boots of Auriel, light armor, armor rating 750, weight 2, wearer is muffled and moves silently, increases your stamina by 300 points, stamina regenerates 300% faster. Gauntlets of Auriel, light armor, armor rating 750, weight is 2, bows do 200% more damage, one-handed attacks do 200% more damage, two-handed attacks do 200% more damage, Khajiit claws do 4 times the damage of a man's punch. Auriel's crown, light armor, armor rating 500, weight 2, increases your magicka by 300 points, magicka regenerates 300% faster. Enemies who strike you with a melee attack have a small chance of being paralyzed. Spell to Tome, Breath of Auriel, unleash the Breath of Auriel. Bormahu's bow, 106 damage, so it's not the strongest bow. Weight 11. Target is paralyzed for 5 seconds. Hits have a small chance of instantly killing. Sun explosion that does 150 points of damage in a 15-foot radius against the undead, and half to the living, basically to the living. Bormahu blade, damage 180, weight is 12. Absorbs 150 points of stamina. Burns the target for 300 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Summon Danger up to level 225 are sent back to Oblivion. So the weapons he has aren't anything exceedingly crazy, but his armor, no, his armor is absolutely fucking mental. Gauntlets of Oriel, I think that's the last thing for Oriels. Oh yeah, apart from Oriel shield, you have shield as well. Or am I just going mad here? Ancient armor of Talos. Okay, maybe he didn't have a shield, maybe. What did he? Did he? I can't remember. No, he didn't have a shield. But he has the armor. And now, for example, my armor rating is 2,208. Alien Darkness Sword does 701 damage. You know, double hammer blade 251. The bow is 148. Bow of the Red King 999. Cataclysm 444. Earth Mother Sword 840. And then we also have Sword of the Red King is technically 1,313. So it does get a bit mad, but fortunately I don't have the carry weight advantage at the moment, so I need to put something that gives me higher carry rate, just so I can actually move. Right. So now I need to find my way out, and I can't remember which way is the way out. There is a reason why I got rid of the HUD display. So, and obviously you can tell now it's basically because I decided to put some music into that. So now I'm going to put that back on to make sure I'm actually going through the right book. Whoop. So yeah, this is just water that's coming down here. So that's probably why at some points it looked a bit weird when that's a bit weird. But no, but that's why it's all like it keeps putting me up. But why sometimes the screen changed a little bit and the picture went a bit odd. But we are now going to go back. We are done. We are done with the Tyranny of Aurbis, and it's now time to return to Skyrim. But we're going to return with style. All right. Down we go. Oh, wait a minute. I just want to make sure that nothing I've got on actually allows me to walk on water. I don't think it does. I don't think I do. No, right. Let's carry on. Whee! Oh. Okay, apparently I did. Something does. Well, thank God I didn't fucking break my legs on the water. Otherwise that would have been a bit embarrassing. But that's it. That's the Tyranny of Aurbis. This has probably been quite a long video. I'm not quite sure what time on it is yet. But each recording, apart from probably this one and the last one, it's been about 50 minutes. So it's probably a good couple of hours. But it's quite long. And I didn't go collecting everything, picking everything up, this, that, and the other, la 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 la. And obviously I had it on the easier setting, so I was able to get through the fights a little bit easier. So probably if you decided to go through all that in great detail, and you're playing it into such a way where it was actually would be harder than what it was on my playthrough, yeah, you'll probably be there for a few hours. Not bad. But it took me fucking long enough to make. But that is it. That is the Tyranny of Aurbis. Fucking got a shit ton of new weapons. A fucking shit ton of new weapons. A shit ton of new armors to mess around with. Got a bunch of new spells to mess around with as well. We got doing ancient things there. We got those there. So we got mending a broken heart. For that one, what else did we get from there? Apart from the ones that I picked up from the thing. Like like the Conjured Seeker. I've got some of those as well. And we also got some new ones from here, I think, somewhere. And then we got See Within, Armor of the Courts. We've also got Breath of Oriel, Elemental Disintegration. So I think that the Elemental Disintegration will be in here. I don't think I can use it just yet. I don't think I can use it because I don't have enough magic. I don't think. Because that's on 640, and that's 666. It's the devil's spell. But obviously I don't have enough magic to use that, so obviously that's why it's not working. And new power, which should be Breath of Oriel. It's another shout spell. It's a bit like Solar Wind, but I think it might be a little bit stronger than what Solar Wind is. So that's it. If I'll be creating any new mods after this, I do not know yet, because again, it's taken me a span of about 9 months to create this. It's taken me fucking forever to create it. So if I'm gonna do any other mods, I don't know. But I am gonna be taking a break from it. I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a break from it and just concentrate on some other things as well. But I may come back with another mod, but I think if I do, I'll probably be something a little bit smaller. Or I might do like a little dungeon mod where it might just be like 1 or 2 rooms sort of thing, tra-la-la. But nothing spectacular. I don't think I'll ever create anything as big as this again. So, but if I do any more in the future, it'll probably just be like slightly smaller ones, or tweaking some stuff like the Alduin fight. Make Alduin a little bit harder, because he's supposed to be the World Eater. It's supposed to be difficult. Really, to be honest. And to be honest with you, he's not. So, and in the ways of Skyrim videos, I don't know if I'm going to do any more now, because the intention of me was starting this series, which I think I said at the beginning in the first video of the series, is that I was basically starting a new file and basically getting my character strong enough to basically be able to take on the Tyranny of Aurbis mod. So I don't know if I am going to be doing any more Skyrim videos. But then at the end, it may take me a while to do another video anyway. It just depends, because obviously there's other things I want to concentrate on, and other things I'm trying to sort out myself, and to do about myself as well. So whether I'll do any more, I don't know. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I probably will leave a link in the description below to the page where you can get all these on. It is on all. I'm playing on PS4, but it is on all 3 platforms. It is out on Xbox and PC as well. So you don't have to be on PS4 to play it. You could play it on PC. You could play it on Xbox as well. So remember to write in the comments what you thought. Well, what you thought of the video, what you thought of the mod. Maybe what you thought of my whole Skyrim series, and if I should actually carry on with it, and maybe if there's any other mods that you would like me to have a look at, that you would like me to consider to look at. But if you do leave any suggestions for mods below, then it would have to be sort of like more mods that you can get like a playthrough of, sort of thing. Not so much mods that like change like the aesthetics of the weather or something like that. It's got to be something a bit more visual. So something like a dungeon mod or something like that, or even if it's a house mod or anything like that. Then I might do that. I'm no guarantees, but it just depends on how I feel. But I hope you enjoyed the video. So as of at the moment, this is the last one. But please remember to like and subscribe, and to share this video with your friends, and also to check out my other mods. that I've done. You know, you can see some of the other mods I've done are also on the channel, and I've also done some other people's mods on the channel as well. And at the end of this, I will be putting in the names of all the mods that I've featured in this video. So then you can, go and check them out as well.